Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the final Big Fact Hunt. It's going to be an emotional evening after a year of lockdown and entertain you from the comfort of my sofa. I am sad to say that this is the very last time we will be doing this online, at least. Other side of that coin is the reason it is going to be the last one is things are starting to open up. Things are getting better. We actually have a date for doing this in person. We might even get one a little bit before the date that we already have. You never know. But lockdown is easing. Life soon will be returning to normal. And my Facebook page, from which you are watching this, unless you're watching on YouTube, of course, will start to talk about dancing again, which is something that we all want. But before we go, we will be having an amazing evening of fun-filled entertainment, all the usual nonsense that we've been doing for the last year. I can't believe it's been that long. It seems like an absolute lifetime ago that we were doing it. But thank you very much for joining us again. It's been wonderful having all of you along. Just to touch base with Francis, nice hair. Thanks. What you're going to see tonight, I've touched base with all of the guests coming on. I've seen them via video link, and what you're going to see from the ladies is great hair, great long flowing, fantastic hair. What you're going to see from the men is either really long, stupid hair, or very little hair that they've decided to have a bash at / shave off themselves. So keep an eye out for that as a little bit of a side entertainment tonight. Anyway, before we go too much further, let's just get on with the rules, shall we? It's important. We always do this, so I'm going to try and quickly whiz through them as quickly as I possibly can. We always do 7 rules here. They are revolving around cheating, marking, posting, swearing, bothering, donating, and of course enjoying. So we're going to go through them one by one. Now, as we're going through these, and you'll see these fantastic photos of me, remember that my very good friend Paula has helped me with this quiz, and she's put the PowerPoint presentation together. So quite often I have no idea what's going to be around the corner when I click my next screen button. All right. So sometimes I'm going to be as surprised as you. This is Steve's disapproving look, as he knows most of you have been cheating for the last year. Anyway, it's true. It's very true. When you are marking, make sure that you do not, or when you're doing this, make sure you don't use Google. You're playing in your Teams, in your WhatsApp groups, on your Teams meetings, on your Zoom calls, whatever you're doing, however you're playing it. But make sure that you do it honestly. Otherwise, you're just going to be cheating yourselves. There are no prizes, so who cares who wins, frankly. So if you are trying to appear smarter to the rest of your team, then frankly, you're a wanker. So try and avoid doing that if you possibly can. The other thing that we say regarding cheating is that when you are in your team, if you are all discussing the answer, make sure you pick one answer before you settle on that as the one that is going to be marked. You can't just say, oh, we said that, we're going to give ourselves a point. It doesn't really work like that. The reason I'm saying all this is because we've noticed the scores are a lot higher when we do it online compared to when we do it in real life. So try not to do that. That is Paula as a child. There are no half points unless we say when you're marking things. There are 2 types of answers. There are right answers and there are wrong answers. Paula, in the photo, has checked everything. She's very intelligent and she knows exactly what's going on. So make sure that if it's not on the screen, you don't give yourself a half point or a point or whatever we say that you can get for it. There's none of this near enough is good enough. Or you either get a point or you don't. There are half points in the music round, but we'll get to that when it comes. You can post things online. You'll see the little ticker scrolling below me. My good friend Ant is in. Good to see you, Ant. Cheating, no way. 47 out of 40 was totally legit, as he says, rightly so. You can put things in the little comments box down there, and I can share it on the screen. Rosie's in. Ooh, black t-shirt for a change. Yes, Guns N' Roses as well. Why not? It's the last one I thought I want. So you can post in there. You can also post in the Ceroc Evolution Facebook group, and we will share some of our favorites. So if you're just playing along at home, you want to send us a photo just so we can see your lovely faces. Obviously, when we do this quiz in real life, I get to see your lovely faces up close and personal, which is fantastic. But I can't at the moment because of the situation we're in. So if you want to send me a photo by popping it in the Ceroc Evolution Facebook group, that would be most appreciated. Number 4, swearing. I've already swore once and I'm likely to do it again, as are some of my guests. If you're offended by swearing, try and go and do something else. That's probably be best in it. If you're offended by swearing, grow up, first of all. It's only a bit of swearing. They're only words. They don't hurt people. So please start off and do something else. There might be some football on. Are Scotland playing tonight? I don't know. Some football. Anyway, England are on tomorrow. We know that. Bothering. Don't call me. I have my phone here. I'm using it for various reasons. Mostly to check that everything's going okay. This is my kind of control, and also it's how I read the scripts in the movie round. So if you ring me on that, it's going to be really annoying. A lot of people tend to text me during the course of the quiz. I ain't likely to answer you until afterwards, but feel free to text me. That's fine. Donating. The reason we started all this in the first place, other than to keep the community together and entertain you, is that quite a lot of us found ourselves sans employment. I have, full disclosure, got myself a little part-time job recently, which is fantastic. I really enjoy it. But still not quite paying the bills. So if you do fancy donating as a seal of approval, if you will, for what you are witnessing, then that would be very much welcome. GoFundMe.com/Ceroc Evolution or PayPal.me/Ceroc Evolution. And I might be out the week this week. So thank you very much. And last, for the last time ever, it's a bit of fun. Do not take it too seriously. It's just a quiz. If you are upset by some of the answers or you find them contentious, keep that to yourself. Don't tell me. I don't care. Paula has checked it. I fully believe her. She's great. That's all there is to it. Anyway, there are 5 rounds in this quiz. All the usual ones, all your favorites, general knowledge we start with. You might want to write this down if you've not played before. Music, TV, sport, and film. We operate a joker system in the quiz where you can double your points in any of those rounds. But the way you've got to do it is you've got to make sure that you play your joker before the round starts. Any points you then score in that round will double. All right. So you know the rounds that are coming up: general knowledge, music, TV, sport, and film. You can play your joker in any of those rounds, but you've got to do it before the round starts. Otherwise, don't count. And the way you play your joker is you just pop it in the comments box just to say hello to my good friend Lee. Hello, Lee. Oi, oi, indeed. If you do that, if you just say joker on general knowledge, which will be the first round, that's how we know that you're playing your joker. We've popped the table round. Not only on the Ceroc Evolution Facebook page, but also on the Ceroc Evolution YouTube channel. So basically, wherever you're watching this, the previous post is our table round. We've done another Ceroc teacher montage. This time, we've asked them to do either a film, a TV show, or a favorite TV commercial. There's a mixture of all 3 in there, and we told you which one they're doing under their names. There's 13 of them, and they're all absolutely brilliant. You get 1 point for each of those, and you cannot play your joker in the table round. We'll do the answers at the end, but if you haven't seen it already, you've got until the end of the quiz to go and have a quick look and jot your answers down. There are 13 of them. Just to give you an example here, Gail, as she usually does, is playing her joker on general knowledge. Well done, Gail. Good luck to you. So the first round, general knowledge. Now, as you know, we don't just sit here with me reading questions out the whole time. Otherwise, it gets a bit boring. There's only so much I've got to say for myself. So, you know, I do get a bit dull after a while, believe it or not. So what I do is I get my friends on to come and have a chat and read some questions out. And I'm thrilled to say, as a little bit of continuity, the very first one of these that we did back in March, a few days after the very first lockdown started, our very first, actually second, but it was on the first show, guests that we had on were the lovely Kieran and Charlie. How are you?
Hello.
Hello, Steve.
How are you?
Were we really the first guests?
Sean was first. He did general knowledge, but you did TV, so you were like second. But Sean got married and subsequently has stopped being any fun whatsoever during the course of lockdown. So Sean's not around. But anyway, you're better, so that's good. How are you?
Good.
Yeah, all right.
Good, mate. Very good. Thanks.
Excellent. Apropos what I was talking about with hair, Charlie's hair's looking magnificent, a little longer than usual. How you feeling about it?
Awful. I can't wait. I've booked in for the first week they open. I absolutely hate it.
Really? I think it looks nice. Kieran, what do you think of Charlie's hair?
Yeah, I love it. Always do.
There you go. See? Charlie, have you been doing Kieran's hair?
No, I have not.
You do it yourself?
Yeah, he's blow drying it and everything.
I just need my fade. I'm desperate for my fade back in, but apart from that, it's not too bad.
Excellent. It kind of looks a bit more like a grown-up haircut because normally you rock a footballer's haircut, don't you?
Well, that's what I want. I want my footballer's haircut back. But yeah, he's looking a bit more grown up at the minute.
Yeah, well, you've ticked over into your 4th decade of life now, so you got to be you got to start thinking very carefully about your haircuts, haven't you?
31 now, mate. Yeah.
I know. Well, I've got 10 years on you, so we'll not talk too much about that. Anyway, Kieran and Charlie are here to do the general knowledge round. If you are playing your joker on general knowledge, do make sure that you let us know as soon as you possibly can. Now, I've sent you 5 questions, as I usually do. As we always say, do you have any questions about the questions?
I haven't seen them yet.
You haven't seen them.
Have you got any questions about the questions?
No. Didn't
all right.
any of the answers.
All right. So if you didn't, if I hadn't sent you the answers as well, how many would you have got? It's okay to say none.
0.
0. Okay. So there's a benchmark. Suddenly. Suddenly, we have a not a rash of jokers being played. Anyway, so 5 questions on general knowledge, Kieran and Charlie, if you wouldn't mind. Take it away.
Go on then. You go first.
I'll go first.
You go first.
Yeah, because you probably don't know how to say that. So, question number 1. What was said to be Horatio Nelson's last words?
Good reading.
Thank you.
Very good reading.
Did you
make a note of how that's pronounced for the recap?
Horatio.
I didn't actually. Did I say it right?
You did. I'm just checking. Kieran, made a note of it.
Yeah. Horatio.
A name that has very sadly fallen out of fashion.
Yeah. Let's
a bit like Steve.
Less recently. Everyone knows about 17 Steves. Nobody knows any Horatios.
That's true. I don't think there's any more Garys being born or something. There's a name that's gone extinct.
I think Kieran's going pretty extinct, actually.
I
think Kieran's dropping off the list.
What about Charlotte's are still going strong, though, are they?
Well, because of the old royal and that. Probably quite strong. But if anyone does call me Charlotte, they'll get there.
Or Lottie.
Yeah.
Oh.
If I want to wind her up, I'll just call Lottie. Lottie.
Shall I say it again?
Yeah, do, because now Kieran's just told everyone how to annoy you.
Cheers. So question number 1. What was said to be Horatio Nelson's last words?
Is the Patreon page still going strong? You might as well play. This is the last go. You might as well plug it.
Yes, yeah, we've still been, was it 14 classes a month in total? So yeah, it's been pretty full on. We had a bit of a break this month actually, because we've had a lot going on, moving house and all that, or trying to move house. So yeah, we've had a break this month, but we'll be back in April. So yeah, it's still going. There's hundreds of dance classes on there now.
Yeah.
Blimey.
Oh, Ellen.
Tony's suggesting that lots of clapping annoys you too. Is that
only when teaching and people clapping unnecessarily winds me up? Yeah.
Oh man, I missed it best. Do you reckon Messi will happen this year, Steve?
No, but not because of us. Because of Spain. Spain are useless.
Yeah. Because there was some rumours circulating that it was going to go ahead, but yeah.
Well, there might be somebody on later who might be able to answer that a little bit more accurately than I.
Should we go on to question 2?
Wonder who that could be.
Yeah.
Question 2? I've forgotten how long we sort of chat between the questions.
Don't matter. That's last one. Who cares?
Go on then. Yeah.
Okay. Question number 2. Southampton to Dubai on the 11th of the 11th 08 was the last journey for. So I'll say that again. Question number 2. Southampton to Dubai on 11/11/08 was the last journey for.
I work in Southampton these days.
You do? Yeah. What is that? So what do you do? Is it football?
Yeah, I work part-time for Southampton Football Club. So I am in charge. I am coordinating everything that goes on match days that isn't the football.
Well, like pies and that. Like the no. So
I don't do the food. I do like the build up to kickoff. I do the music. I do the pyrotechnics.
Oh.
I do the mascots and shit like that.
Wow, that's like awesome. Yeah.
So I'm in the stadium quite a lot, mostly dealing with the media at the moment. But yesterday I was there for the under-18s FA Cup game against Burton Albion, which was terrible.
Under-18s versus Burton Albion. Yeah, that sounds it.
Burton Albion won 1-0 and they richly deserved it too.
What's the song that's always played for that club?
When the Saints go marching in.
Well, you'd think that, wouldn't you?
Yes.
Yeah, but it hasn't been the case for a long time. It's partly why I've got the job.
What is it now? Guns N' Roses.
No, it's I can't. Yeah, I can reveal it. There's no. If there's any Southampton fans watching, turn away now. But yeah, it will be next year. We're going to, bring it back.
Nice.
Because previously it's been all sorts of different nonsense. Yeah. Anyway, number 3.
Number 3.
Back to you, babe.
Which 2 countries say ciao as goodbye?
I did not know that's how you spelt it.
That's maybe phonetically how she's done it.
Yeah.
Oh, go back. Let me have a
that's
look.
how you spell it.
Oh,
That's
sorry.
phonetic.
Okay, I'm with you. Okay. Sorry.
So that was which 2 countries say ciao as goodbye? I think I would have got half a point actually on this one. I think I would have got one of them.
No half points, remember?
I mean, I would have got 0.
Yeah. Number 4.
Scroll. Number 4. Okay. Shall I do the Joey thing? I know something. He loved Big Brother are the last words of which classic book published in 1949? Question number 4. He loved Big Brother are the last words of which classic book published in 1949?
Definitely not the memoirs of my little brother. He's not so keen on me. That's the joke. It's not a very good one. Number 5. Moving on swiftly.
Moving on.
In 1964, Gwyn Evans and Peter Allen were the last men in England to what?
Let's have it again.
Is it Gwyn or Gwen? Gwyn?
That looks like Gwyn to me.
I'd say Gwyn.
Okay,
Yeah.
in 1964, Gwyn Evans and Peter Allen were the last men in England to what? Why
Cool.
are you
Right.
laughing? Why is that
You're
funny?
just nice.
Should we talk briefly about football while people are collecting their thoughts?
Yes.
How have Birmingham been going under Charlton's old manager?
Well,
Have you had
2 games so far. First game we were at home to Reading, and we were just like a different team. We were unbelievable. We won 2-1. And then we just played Watford last weekend on Saturday, and they're obviously second in the league. They're unbeaten in 10 games or something. And we played really well, but we did lose 3-0. But we were really good that day. So overall, so far, a great start and promising we might actually stay up with him in charge.
See, I've been trying to get Kieran on the quiz for a little while now, and he hasn't been able to because Birmingham keep playing on Wednesdays.
Correct.
For once, they have not, because he watches all the games. He's a sucker for punishment. Anyway, let's have a quick recap then.
Okay. Question 1. What was said to be Horatio Nelson's last words?
Question number 2. Southampton to Dubai on the 11th of the 11th month, 08, was the last journey for?
Question number 3. Which 2 countries say ciao as goodbye?
Jolly good.
Question number 4. He loved Big Brother are the last words of which classic book published in 1949?
And question number 5. In 1964, Gwyn Evans and Peter Allen were the last men in England to what?
Lovely. I'll have a quick recap as well, shall I?
Yes.
What was said to be Horatio Nelson's last words? Number 2, Southampton to Dubai on the 11th of November 2008 was the last journey for what or whom? Which 2 countries say ciao as goodbye? Pronounced like the Italian ciao. He loved Big Brother are the last words of which classic book published in 1949? And in 1964, Gwyn Evans and Peter Allen were the last men in England to what? So you would have got none of those.
Would you got?
I would have got 1, I think.
Okay. Which one?
Number 4.
Okay, yeah. Well, you're very highbrow literate, though, aren't you? There's people asking me to put the questions up because we delayed between reading the questions out and having a recap. That's because we're embellishing. It's the last one. I don't care. I have done this before. So, yeah, eventually you will see the questions, as you'll see the answers very shortly as Kieran and Charlie go through them by once again reading the questions and then revealing the answers. Ha-ha! So, remember, when you are marking. If you've discussed and you've come up with several answers to each one, decide what one is going to be your answer that you're putting forward. You can't just say, well, we said it, we give ourselves a point. And remember, there are no half points, even in the one that requires 2 answers. You need both answers for the point. Cool. Right. Kieran and Charlie.
So I was just reading some of the comments.
Yeah, I didn't realise you could see the comments in this little thingy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and you can throw them up.
Someone said that the name Kieran is really popular in the traveller community.
I can't tell if they're just being factual or disingenuous.
Oh, no.
You can never. Who said it? I can't see. I've got something covering my screen.
Hang on.
Peter Douglas.
Oh, he might be being factual.
Okay. I thought he was joking.
Yeah. He can be a bit of a wind-up merchant, but I think he's just pointing out a fact. If you're winding Kieran up, though, Peter, let us know in the comments. I'll put it up in a minute. All right, so let's have the answers then.
Okay, so question.
We read the question out first. Yeah.
What was said to be Horatio Nelson's last words? And the answer is "Kiss me, Hardy."
Kiss me, Hardy. Bit of affection on live on your internet.
I was not expecting that. Thanks.
Okay, question number 2. Southampton to Dubai on the 11th of November 08 was the last journey for. Answer is the QE2.
The boat.
Big boat.
Not the Monarch.
Question number 3. Which 2 countries say ciao as goodbye? And that is Portugal and Brazil.
There you go. 2 countries that speak Portuguese.
Interesting. Question number 4. He loved Big Brother are the last words of which classic book published in 1949? And the answer is 1984 by George Orwell.
Highbrow. Just a bit of housekeeping. There's something I thought might come up. Kismet Hardy was potentially said to be his last words instead of Kisme. So you can have a point if you've put Kismet. Thought that might come up. So please do have a point for your troubles, Mr. Bruce. And number 5.
Number 5. In 1964, Gwyn Evans and Peter Allen were the last men in England to what? That's be executed by hanging.
Ooh. There you go. James has been on. Jimbo's been on. I know a lot of dogs called Kieran. Yeah. Again, I don't know if he's just being factual or having a wind up. Knowing Jimbo, it's probably the latter. Okay.
Tim Santana, plenty of Kierans in the world of drag.
Excellent. Have you seen the table round yet, Kieran? Have you had the chance to witness it?
I haven't. I'll go and watch it when I'm.
Go away and watch that because we'll need you later to guess the answers if that's okay, guys. It's been emotion. It's wonderful that we've been able to have you again, and that we're still friends after a year. So I will see you a little bit later. Maybe, who knows? There's a rumor circulating you might be back. All right. See you later, guys. Bye. There they go, Kieran and Charlie, the lovely Kieran and Charlie. I'm going to leave the questions up on the screen. Let us know how you've been getting on in your team so we can keep a bit of a running score, see how difficult that was or wasn't. Rachel, 4 out of 5 for the Flamingos. That's not too bad. Ross, the end quiz 9. Nice. 2 out of 5. Always such good team names. Heather, 4 out of 5 for the Dragons. Lisa, are you playing on your own, Lisa? 2 out of 5. What have we got here? 3 out of 5 for Liz. Mark, what are you saying, Mark? Joker on music for West Skeeny. Good for you. Rosie, just tucked out the bath. Lovely. Good. Giles, quiz in your pants. 8 with a Joker. That is a strong start. Is it good enough, though? We'll find out later. Mark's back on. 3 out of 5 for Where's Skeen. Joker on music, please. Tim Woods, 3 out of 5. Jill Fix It. Regular winners. 4 out of 5 after a strong start. Again, the old bull and on his own. 3 out of 5. Tess, who did such an amazing video for our little montage. She's got 4 out of 5. Are you playing with a family, Tess? Let us know. Mr. Tanner, what the fuck? 3 out of 5. Peter, 3 out of 5. Bad start, says Kev. Yeah. The Boba Sands are in. 3 out of 5 for Richard and Zoe. Well done. Sally, Pauno, how are you doing? Good to see you. 3 out of 5. Joker on music for Liz, right? Paul, last ride of the Magnificent Heaven, 3 out of 5. Ant says, definitely watch the table round video. It was quality. It is very much so. 6 out of 10 for the Autumn Exiles with a Joker played. Could that be a massive waste of a Joker? We'll find out later. 3 out of 5 for Nessa. Good to see you on board. He's all on his own, Tim. True. Not a teammate, honest. So that's fine. That's fine. Joker on music for Flamingos. Lisa, sadly, no. 2 out of 5 is with help. Okay. Well, you know, it's still early days. Sparkly One is going to play a Joker on music. Sally says, check your phone. Thanks. Right, cool. So, next round, as it always is music. It's good to see a few people playing their Joker on music. At the start of all this, when we first did our quiz, we tried to keep it as close to the original Canberra quiz as possible by playing musical intros. Well, obviously, with copywriting stuff being broadcast over social media, Facebook very quickly got the right arsake about it, understandably so. So we had to go down a different avenue. So we started getting musicians on, and we didn't know that many. So we got a few of them on. Then we thought, sod it, let's get them all on at once. Even though it's probably going to sound terrible, it'll at least be fun. So I got my very good friend, David Walker, to put a band together, and here he is now. Can you hear me, Clem Fandango?
Sorry, can you hear me? This is Clem Horatio Fandango speaking.
Horatio Fandango,
yeah,
that's fantastic.
My middle name, as you can see at the bottom there.
Hang on, I can't see it yet because I've got this up. I just need to remove that. Ah, okay.
Horatio. We're trying to bring back the name Horatio one at a time. So I do encourage you all to name your children. Later on, if you want to have sexy time, 9 months from now, please, if boys or girls, just name them Horatio. It's a fine, upstanding name.
Could the girls' option be Horatietta or something of that nature?
No.
No, all right. You want to go original? No, fair enough. Okay, Mr. Walker, it's lovely of you to join us again.
Things
Tim
are
Woods
not going well.
Hi, David Walker, he says.
I'm just fed up of fans mailing in and messaging us. But some sad news, Stephen. The band is breaking up. This is our
emotionally
or
physically.
This is our goodbye tour. So yeah, we've had problems with some of the band members. Tim's leaving, but I think Heather's having a bit of a Yoko Ono kind of moment.
Yeah, it was always likely to be the case.
David Addis is going to take up some time on late night radio as a DJ, as you know. Ellen is starting an open mic night, so she's off to do that. So it's just that me and Matthew left.
Okay, so you're going to be the modern day Chaz and Dave.
Yeah, but this is going to be our goodbye gig. We've got the 5 band members. We've got the band back together in very much a Blues Brothers kind of style.
The wife's been on.
Oh, she? Oh, God.
Anyway, should we introduce the band?
Let's bring them on. Yeah.
All right. So who have we got first?
Let's bring on Matthew.
Okay, Matthew. What does Matthew? That's not Matthew. Hang on.
Matthew on keys, and he's having he's having a Phil Collins moment as well tonight. He's doing drums as well as keyboards.
Ah, fabulous. How you doing, Mr. Dukes?
I'm doing all right. I mean, it's a sad night for us all.
It is bittersweet, I'd say, bittersweet.
But I'm holding up in the circumstances.
Good. All right. Okay. Who's next, Mr. Walker?
Shall we bring on Mr. Addis?
There he is. How you doing?
Hello. I'm good, Steve. Thanks. How are you?
Excellent. Apropos the late night radio DJ host.
Yeah, I think it must be this microphone. It's just making me sound a bit more bassier than usual.
Yeah,
but I don't mind it.
You've got a caramel voice now, Mr. Addis.
Oh, thanks. It's
all right.
the lockdown. I guess it's been good to me and my vocal cords.
Band practices take twice as long because we just sit around listening to David talk to us in his deep voice.
It's awkward erections. Okay, who's next?
Ellen, I think. Ellen should bring Ellen on.
Ellen.
On lead kazoo.
Hey, Ellen.
The most important instrument.
Yeah, you are the most important instrument in the band. And last.
So Ellen is basically the eye candy of the band. Sorry, Matthew. Sorry, you've been superseded there.
Speaking of eye candy with a barnet like this.
Whoa!
Wow.
It's busted. It's busted.
It's a little bit, isn't it?
Revisiting, not my youth, because my youth didn't wear their hair like this, but someone's youth.
You're revisiting the youth of a generation after us, Mr.
Ellen's
Stevens.
youth.
Yeah.
Justin
Yeah,
Bieber?
actually, yeah.
I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
I think I know a
I,
few people.
I totally rocked the swoop fringe. Had the motion down and everything.
Nice.
You've
You've
got the
I've got
kind
a
of
girl's haircut, Ellen.
you've got the kind of good Charlotte look going on. For those of you who remember who they are. So before we carry on much further, these five beautiful people are all fantastic musicians. But we have to put a disclaimer on. The reason that people don't tend to get bands on over the internet to play together is because, and I'm going to get Mr. Addis to explain this because he did it so beautifully last time he was on.
Oh, Greggy, right, I was unprepared for that. But yeah, basically, there's like a whole load of time delay going on, and when I play a chord, Tim will hear it, a second later, and then when he plays his chord in time with mine, I'll hear it 2 seconds after I played mine. So there's just a whole load of like lagging going on. It's almost impossible to play in time. We're gonna try and do the best we can by, forcing ourselves to play a bit early and kind of racing ahead, which sounds really weird for us, but hopefully will sound slightly better for you. But yeah, it's still going to be a sort of a wall, a cacophony of sound, vaguely resembling something that was professionally produced years ago.
It is manageable when you have 2 or 3 band members, but when you have 5 band members, then it's a bit.
We've got the full ensemble tonight, which I'm very excited about.
I'm thinking if we can't get it right tonight, we should just call it a day.
Yeah. Agreed.
And we did actually this time agree to tune up before we play rather than afterwards.
Yeah, or during, which was that was the worst week when we tuned up during.
I don't know. This guitar was in tune when I bought it.
Mr. Addis, before we go too much further, can you say next on Late Night Love Songs, it's Phil Collins?
Next on Late Night Love Songs, it's Phil Collins.
Fantastic.
Nice.
See, there's your Magic 105.4 audition right there. If they're not on the phone by the end of this, I don't know what you have to do.
I'm more of a, it's Shawaddy Waddy.
Shawaddy Waddy.
Do we need a new band name, by the way? Because we were Tears for Fears, right? But there's no Tears anymore.
Well, if you can think, those of you watching at home, of a new band name, I'll have a look while the band are playing, and I'll put the good ones up, and we'll make a decision. How about that? Okay, so they're going to do 5 songs. Your job at home is to work out what the song is. You get half a point for the title of the song, and half a point for the band or artiste. We are very strict on getting things right in terms of the title of the song. You can't just put song lyrics. You have to be accurate. And they are, it's fair to say, band, all kind of on theme.
Yes. Yeah. Goodbye, farewell, that kind of thing.
Auf Wiedersehen. So they're all on theme of sorts. Some of them a little bit more tenuous than others, but you'll get the idea. So I don't know what's going to go on. I don't know how it's working. I know they've been rehearsing. So kind of over to you.
Okay, so here comes track 1. Who starts this? I think this is
it's me.
David.
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Woo! Mm-mm.
Excellent. Are you going to do them all twice and then once through as a recap, or are you just going to do them once for now?
Steve, whatever you like. We'll do them twice because we've practiced quite a lot for these, actually. So, yeah, I think we'll do them twice.
Okay. I don't know if this is a band name or just a casual request. Can I request the bedtime story read by David, please?
Okay.
Get your coat.
I
You're
mean,
pulled.
I'd be happy to.
You're pulled. Get your coat. A few band names coming in. Cheers for Beers. The New Bread. The Happy Pluckers.
Oh, I like that.
Smelly Bacon and the Otter's Pockets.
That one.
That one.
Which one of us is Smelly Bacon?
Well, it could be any of you. All right, so let's have it again.
Okay, here we go.
Woo! Mm-mm.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Excellent. Complete with a little bit of musical wanking at the end, Mr. Addis. Thank you. I really very much enjoyed that. A woke option from James, the adult children of heterosexuals.
Okay.
Presumptuous.
Like it. So that's number one. Number two.
So as a quick disclaimer, I think number two, I think only half the band had heard of this song before we played it. So
That's not true, is it?
well, I think it is. Yeah, unfortunately.
And so, for a bonus point, can you guess which half?
That's going to be quite obvious.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I mean, seriously, Mr. Walker needs to educate himself.
There was nothing decent written after the 1980s. Facts.
He said fact at the end. It must be true.
Matthew, kick us off.
Fabulous. You'll hear it again in a minute. Slightly abridged, maybe. Simon's asking: Simon? Is this a band suggestion, or are you just asking what musical wanking is? It's basically a bit of embellishment for no reason on a musical instrument. Keep an eye on Addis; you'll find out. Okay. Good to see Gordon back. We should have got him on. Never mind. All right, let's have it again. Beautiful. Now you know why. Watching out, there's definitely a tune in there somewhere.
Alan, what are you playing there, Alan? Show us what you're playing, Alan.
It's a really fancy shaker.
Yeah.
I love how hipster you are.
As first used by Status Quo back in the 1970s.
Yeah.
It's a relic,
Fact.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Really
Yeah.
expensive, really expensive. So I've got to take good care of it.
More band names coming in. Jimbo's been on again. Knee Deep Shag. Beauty and the Beast, bit disingenuous.
Hang on.
She didn't say who.
That's no way to talk about Ellen.
Didn't say who. All right. Number 3. Beautiful. I thought that one's quite easy. But then I know I've got the answer written in front of me, so I think they're all quite easy. So let's have it again. Number 3. Fabulous. We got some more band names coming in. Ellen and the Pussycats. Manic Ceroc teachers. I assume this is
Manic Ceroc teachers.
Mr. Walker. I assume Mr. Pownell's got some kind of in joke with you going on here.
Not that I know of.
Okay, fair enough.
New Kids on the Ceroc.
Oh, I like that one. That's a good one.
Yeah, but
Someone's always got to drop that time.
well, it's going to go down further. Hang on. There you go.
God, you're shit in the bath once, and it just never kind of gets away from you.
Dave and the Test Tube Babies. I like that one.
God, which Dave though?
Well, could be either. Okay, so
I'm
what
Horatio, of course.
Number 4.
Number 4. Oh, we love this one. Who's starting?
Me, please.
You.
It's my turn. 2, 3, 4.
That was a cacophony. It's fair to say. I also think that everybody got it after the first 2 seconds. So I think we're only going to do that one once for now. We'll do it again as part of the recap.
It's an insult.
Our favourite one,
How
though.
dare you?
We're going to do them all again, sans me, as part of a recap, right? So yeah, we're cutting ourselves a bit of time. And people only tune in for the music, the film round anyway. So. Right, so number 5. Number
Ready,
5.
kids?
Oh, Jesus.
Beautiful. So that was all 5. We're gonna have a recap in a minute. I'm gonna
That's a
remove myself
musical
from the
wank,
screen.
by the way. For whoever
That is a
was
musical wanker, but yeah, and you finished all over the internet. Okay. Amy, the lovely Amy says, I feel like a live band performance at Weekenders should be the new music route. I think you're right, Amy.
Do you know any musicians for that?
I think you're right. And just to back it up, Kieran says, can bathtub shitter play live at Campbell?
David doing a solo.
One time.
If there's a free bar.
If there's a free bar, of course. We'll stick it on your rider and we'll see what we can do.
Want a green room?
I believe Helen was referring to number 4 when she said this, and I think it's not the worst idea I've ever heard. So maybe we'll come back to that a little bit later. Right. So I'm going to remove myself from the screen. So
We do have an album, by the way, coming out next week.
Jolly good.
Our greatest hits. All for charity.
I could absolutely make that happen. I have the technology. It would be shit, but I could make it happen.
Is it
By
a
the way-
photo album?
Yeah.
It's a cover of REM's Out of Time.
For those of you that do come to our Ceroc classes, which are the best classes in the world, I guess you did hear earlier on, Steve mentioned he has a new or a part-time job working at Southampton Football Club. Well, Steve has managed to get hold of, on Match of the Day when they play the fake crowd noise, because there's no crowds at the matches. So Steve's gotten a hold of the fake crowd sounds, and they're going to start playing them at your Ceroc venues. So when your dance teachers do a particularly good move, they'll get a huge cheer from the crowd. But if they do like an arm jive, then they'll get all the boos and the kind of.
Well, that'll really please Charlie, as we found out earlier. So I'm going to remove myself from the screen. I'm going to leave the band to just do a quick recap of the 5 songs that they've done. Then we'll be back with the answers very shortly. Good luck, guys.
Yeah, we need luck, don't we, guys? Okay, from the top, track 1, Mr. Addis.
Woo!
Yeah.
I don't think they get it without us, Matthew, honestly.
Matthew on keys.
With the glue that held that track together.
2.
Oh, sorry. All gone horribly wrong. There we go.
Splendid. That was track 2. Next comes, you guessed it, track 3. And again,
Capo.
Capo. And Matthew is again leading us off on this one. Off you go, Matthew.
Best version yet.
Track, is this 1, 2, 3, 4? Track 4. Awesome. I'm so proud of you guys. Okay, so now tone down, mood down a little bit, a nice kind of slower. In fact, this is this is a track that some Ceroc venues would play this at the end of the night before as everyone was going home. Anyway, it's a nice track, very nice. We love it. Matthew.
Sensational. No other word for it. We've had the best name, I think, so far. Because who the fuck do you think you are?
That deserves a prize.
I think that could be the winner. As much as I love the bathtub one, bathtub shitter, as much as
It was only
Karen,
once.
who
It
the
was
fuck
just
do
the
you think you
once.
are?
as much as I love that. Okay, so you've been royally entertained by what we call you, because who the fuck do you think you are? For the 5 tunes, we're gonna reveal the answers now. Remember, you got half a point for the title of the song, half a point for the band or artiste. And because there's 5 of you and 5 songs, you each get a turn to reveal an answer, which is quite exciting. Yeah. So, I'll leave you to decide who's doing what, but you all have to do one. Okay. So let's have.
I'm doing 3. Number 3 for me.
Oh, you're doing
I'll
number
do
3.
number 1
Okay.
2.
because I've got it up in front of me.
So that's 4 and 5. 4 or 5, Mr. Addis?
I'll do 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's number. Yeah, you're going to finish us off with a flourish, Mr. Stevens, as you always do. All right.
Yeah,
So let's have them then. Let's reveal the answers. Make sure you've written down just one song title and one band or artiste. If 2 artists are required, you need them both. Remember that.
Do we play it once through again? No.
Yeah. We've got to do the big reveal.
Okay.
I'm feeling people have probably got the gist of how these go now. If we wanted to skip the playing it again, just
Or maybe do an abridged version.
Okay.
There
done.
we go.
Oh, there you go. That was number 1. Who's
All right, ready
revealing
for the
number?
answer?
Yeah.
Number 1 is Should I Stay or Should I Go? The Clash.
Excellent. I can, I've got the technology, Ellen, to actually put this on the screen. I used to remember how to do this, and I now. Oh, there you go. And there we go.
Nice.
And just as a point of interest, it's even got what years they were released. So,
Way before I was born.
all right. So number 2, who's doing a big reveal for number 2?
This is me. Oh, just play the intro because the intro is the same as the chorus.
Yeah, cool.
Okay, that's enough.
Yeah, plenty.
That was Never Can Say Goodbye, and we were playing the communized version because
Now,
everyone
gonna
should
insist on that?
recognize that the Gloria Gaynor version has different chords in the introduction.
Completely. So we need to.
Crap, I was actually playing the Gloria Gaynor version.
Oh, that's where it all went wrong.
Actually.
That's where it all went wrong.
There's also a Jackson's version, Jackson 5 version.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So do you get the point if you put down a different artist?
No.
No, communards on now. Yeah.
No, come on. I think
Oh, I think that's a bit harsh.
I was being silly. There's no way you can tell already.
All right, fair enough. All right, so Gloria Gaynor, Jackson 5, or communards. We happen to be doing the communards, but we'll accept any version.
I was going to say there's no way you could tell which version we're playing. Or you could almost say there's no way you could tell which song we're
How
playing.
dare you? How very dare you, sir?
General idea.
I'm not giving it away. Honestly.
All right, number 3. Lovely. What was number 3, Mr. Walker?
Oh, okay. So this is there's 3 different answers for this. There's the main one which you want is "Candle in the Wind" by Elton John. But the second one you could have is the one that Elton sang for the funeral of Princess Diana. But the third one you could have is the one that Elton John will sing at the funeral of Meghan Markle next month.
Controversial.
You
Candle in
heard
the
it
wind.
first.
Candle in the wind. Or we will accept Candle in the Wind 97.
Okay.
Yeah. I saw something. Oh, Ashley, apropos number 2, is saying, will you accept his own version of it? No. It needs to be one of the pre-approved released versions, Ash, unless you've hit the charts with your version. I don't believe you have. All right, number 4. Ellen. Oh, no, Mr. Addis. Mr. Addis was number 4. Wasn't it? Yeah, okay.
That's a panic.
Should we do a very quick rendition of it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, it was, of course, the final countdown by Europe. I don't know the year.
Circa 86, yeah.
Right.
We will also accept the final countdown by Richard Whiteley in 1995.
Your gags have been very morbid so far.
Oh, I'm sorry. It is.
It's all right.
We're sad, Stephen, because we're saying
I
goodbye.
know.
It's the time to say
We're
goodbye.
saying bon voyage. We're saying goodbye to the internet and hello to real life.
Okay.
Yeah. Eventually. Number 5, Mr. Addis
No,
has
it's,
done his. Mr. Stephen.
This is, of course, time to say goodbye, Andrea Bocelli and Sarah Brightman.
Cool. Although we were
Francesca. No,
that one. the guy on the Francesco Sartori. Yeah, that's
Francesco Sartori.
Francesco Sartori. Okay, guys, you've been brilliant.
Hold on a second. Before you kick us out, Stephen, never to be seen again and to blend into obscurity, we have one last song for you.
Oh,
a song that we prepared just for you.
Have you?
So we're going to play it for you now. And we wrote this ourselves. This is a song we wrote ourselves just for you.
You've written a song.
For you, just for you, Stephen.
Like you've actually written a song.
Yeah, we wrote it.
Okay.
Hold on, I need a quick costume change.
Oh yeah, hang on.
Okay. Can we confirm that you guys are actually in talks to make a live appearance at an actual pub quiz at Canberra or Breen Sands?
I think it's with the lawyers at the moment.
Okay.
You need to speak to my agent, I'm afraid.
Okay. Is that not me?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I have to say, it's been an absolute joy during lockdown to actually get together with this bunch of ne'er-do-wells and
reprobates,
and to play some music together, even out of time. It's been fun.
It has been. It's been a lot of fun. It's been fun to watch as well. While you're doing this, I'm going to scroll through some of the scores that are coming up on the screen. So apparently with an original piece of music just to play us out of the music round, it is because who the fuck do you think you are?
Here we go, guys. 2, 3, 4. You ask us, we answer, you give us a score.
You tell us the rules, we lay down the law.
Oh, in your white shirts.
You come from
You're simply the best. Better than all the rest.
better than anyone.
Stuck on your voice. Hang on every word you say.
You're my first choice. You fight like my face.
All together.
You're
Simply the best.
best.
You're all complete fruitcakes.
Yay!
But thank you very much. That means an awful lot. And I've
great,
thoroughly
almighty leader.
I've really enjoyed having you on. It's great having a house band. It's what the quiz has been lacking for a long time. So I'm so glad to have you. But thank you, guys. There's a rumor circulating that you might all be back later in one form or another, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Certainly in a form.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you very much. A lot of people did very well in that music round, so at least
Send
people are
Steve
knowing
your
what they're playing.
money. Send Steve your money.
Send Steve your money. You're absolutely right. I forgot my little ticket that normally goes. There it is. Look. So don't be afraid to send me your money. Anyway, guys, I'll see you all later. I'm going to start removing you from the screen. Thank you. Ever. Bye. 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 There they go. The band. As yet unconfirmed title band. So there you are. Should I stay or should I go by the Clash? Never Can, Say Goodbye by the Communards, Candle in the Wind, Elton John, Final Countdown Europe, and Time to Say Goodbye, Sarah Brightman or Francesco Santori with Andrea Bocelli. So the next round, I am thrilled to say, is, once he gets his little bit of screen up, there it is. The next round is TV. Few people are playing their Joker on TV, I have noticed so far. So if you are one of those, good luck. As what I wanted to do is I wanted to keep this as quite close to the actual thing as possible. Normally with the TV round in Canberra, I go over to my good friend Carl, and I thought, well, there's absolutely no reason why this can't be the same thing because he's here. It's Carl. Hello.
Hello, Steve. How you doing, mate?
I'm very good. You see, you've gone down the Walker route in terms of fandangoing.
Yeah, it's a very old nickname.
Of course. So anyway, how are you?
Yeah, I'm very good. You keeping well?
Yeah, do you know what? I mustn't grumble. I am albeit part-time, working man now. I know that's something that has often got on your tits, the fact that I very rarely have anything that resembles a job. But I do now. It's not easy, is it?
A, it's not easy, and B, it's strange to call you up and hear you saying, I'm sorry, mate, I'm just getting ready to go out to work.
I know, right?
As opposed to normally, I'm just coming back from swimming baths, or I've just been for a walk, or, pretty much anything apart from doing work.
Got to go into a meeting now. I know what it's like to be you. Probably not quite like you because you spend more times in meetings than doing any actual work yourself. But
Yeah, that is my job.
Nonetheless,
Meeting attender.
Paul's been on. Carl.
Hey, Paul. How you doing?
Yeah, there you go. Just saying hello, I guess.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
Overly affectionate kind of way. So anyway, what's been going on? How's the wife?
Yeah, she's good. She obviously can't be asked, so she's watching television.
Fair enough. I understand. There's been enough of this.
She's just followed from the room. She's now on the computer watching.
Okay. Well, the husband's on, so she's tuned in. I get it.
Oh, she's not watching me. She's actually doing some work.
Oh. Okay. Never mind. Carl.
Yeah.
I sent you 5 TV questions. How many of them would you have got right?
I'd have got 4 of these.
Wow. And Carl,
Yeah,
you're not a complete. You've got like a social life stuff, haven't you? That's what lockdown does for you. Makes you watch too much TV. Although a lot of these are from not lockdown. So
no, most of these are from my childhood.
Okay, that'd be why then. Before you were able to develop a social life, this is when.
That was a sad loner.
So what do you think? For those who don't know, the usual dynamic between Carl and I, we are exceptionally good friends. I know I say that with everyone who comes on, but I actually do mean it with Carl. He also puts the quiz together with me, the real one at Canberra and Breen and stuff. What do you think about getting the band on to do the music round?
I think it'd be absolutely exceptional.
Good. Logistically, it's a bit of a motherfucker, but I don't see how we can not do that.
We'd also need somebody with a drum kit as well.
I think one of them does have a drum kit,
which would be ideal for your punchlines.
Yeah. If not, I'm pretty sure Ellen can makeshift one in a kind of sexy hipster kind of way that she goes on with.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. So, TV. We've got 5 questions on TV. If you are, by the way, our old mate's been. He's watching for the first time. Should have got him on, really.
Yeah.
There he is. Look.
He's been off doing a lot of shooting, I've noticed.
Has he?
Not random stuff, but actually in competition.
Not people.
Yeah, not. He's not been in the States.
No.
Controversial.
Is he? Gordon, we'll catch up properly at some point. But are you still living on the Isle of Wight, driving boats around and around the Isle of Wight till everyone gets sick? Is that still what you're doing for a living? Let us know. Confirm. So yeah, 5 questions on TV, Carl.
Indeed.
If you wouldn't mind, take it away. We'll get this show back on the road after all the musical wanking that we've endured for the last 45 minutes.
I love the fact somebody had to ask what that was. Question number 1. The story of 7 construction workers trying to find work was on our TV screens from 1983 until 2004. What was the name of the programme?
Beautifully read. Beautifully read.
Yeah. So, I'll give that to you again. The story of 7 construction workers trying to find work was on our TV screens from 1983 until 2004. What was the name of the programme?
Gordon says yes. Yes, he is still driving boats all around the Isle of Wight till everyone gets sick.
Question number 2. Compo had the hots for Nora Batty in which TV sitcom? And if you are of an age, then you will know this.
I knew the first 2 easy.
Yeah, the first 2 were absolutely. Yeah, in fact, it was only number 5 that scuppered me. So, yeah, Compo had the hots for Nora Batty in which TV sitcom? Number 3. Which TV series came to an end in 2004 with the last one? The one where they say goodbye.
Judging by what I get as responses when I say, what do you want to do for the CTA table round montages, when I put that question out to the Ceroc teacher community, every single Ceroc teacher will know the answer to that question.
I knew it, but I had to think about it.
Yeah,
I was never a big fan of the show.
No, me neither. Me neither at all.
No, I kind of got it from quotes from other people, not because I'd watched the show. So, still think it's overrated. Which TV series came to an end in 2004 with the last one? The one where they say goodbye.
Brett's been on. What are we on tonight?
We do like a red wine. We're on a naked wine special. A 2005 reserve.
Ooh, fancy.
Did I say 2005? I meant 2015.
I was going to say.
I'm not doing that well.
Still, though.
I'm doing well, not that well.
Is it a nice drop?
It's a bloody lovely drop, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there'll be a lot of it left by the end of the quiz.
You can round some up and fetch it to Camber with you, or Breen if it happens. It might happen.
Oh yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Here we go. The Ceroc teachers.
Oh dear, here we go.
The Ceroc teachers have been on. Look, rubbish. It was awesome. Overrated Lee. Did you just hear that? There you
go. Jump on the bandwagon. Number
Chateau
4.
nerve to Pat, says Lee. Number four. Rattling on. Okay.
There we go. Number 4. Which confectionery item in the TV advert was meant to depict love if you gave someone your last one? Again, from that same era. Which confectionery item in the TV advert was meant to depict love if you gave someone your last one?
Can I just get David Addis back on to say the word love?
I think you should.
Can you just say love for us?
Love.
Nice, thanks.
Oh, God. If you heard that unsolicited, that would just be downright creepy.
Worth it. Yeah, worth it. Worth it.
Number 5. Goodbye, Farewell, Amen, aired in 1983. Was a 2-hour special, final episode after 11 seasons, 256 episodes of which US TV program? This is the one that scuppered me, I've got to be honest.
Now keep in mind that Paul has written this. I haven't actually looked at the answers. I think I know what that is, but I will find out at the same time as everybody else. Pardon?
Have you just got 100% lazy with the quiz? You just rock up and present it now?
No, there was one where I was doing something and I didn't really have the time. I can't remember. I didn't have the time to write it, and Paula offered, and then it turns out she was much better at it than me. So she just, fair enough. So she does the question ones. I still take care of the film and whatnot. But and
they probably arrive on time as well.
They do, yeah.
Yeah,
they do. Spelled correctly, good grammar.
Yeah. Rather than the email on Friday night saying
exactly.
Have you got a printer?
Yeah. No, So moving forward for Canberra and stuff, sorted. Anyway, what are we on?
Number 5. I'll recap it. Goodbye, farewell, amen. Aired in 1983. It was a 2-hour special, final episode, and it was after 11 seasons and 256 episodes of which US TV program.
Exactly that. All right, so let's have a recap then. 1 to 5. Here we go, Carlos. You do one, then I'll have a go.
Number 1. The story of 7 construction workers trying to find work was on our TV screens from 1983 to 2004. What was the name of the program?
Fabulous. Number 2.
Number 2. Compo had the hots for Nora Batty in which TV sitcom?
Didn't we all?
Number 3. Which TV series came to an end in 2004 with the last one? The one where they say goodbye. From that massively overrated show. I'm going to get stabbed in my sleep.
No, it's all right. No, I'm bearing the brunt of you giving you giving it a hard time because Lee is a big fan of said show. She's giving me abuse. Michael's been on.
That's a typical Michael response.
Mm.
Yeah,
it's becoming a catchphrase.
Nothing typical from Michael. Which confectionery item in the TV advert was meant to depict love if you gave someone your last one?
You knew that one, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Always kept it to myself. Number 5. Goodbye, farewell, amen. Aired in 1983. It was a 2-hour special, final episode after 11 seasons and 256 episodes of which US TV program?
I'm going to do a recap as well. Not before. You get a bit of support from a Ceroc teacher. There you go. Agree with Carl, to be honest. Overrated. There we are. Heather says the one where we all tell Carl to fuck off.
That's pretty much every opportunity for most people, I think.
All right. The story of 7 construction workers trying to find work was on our TV screens from 1983 to 2004. What was the name of the program? Number 2, Compo had the hots for Nora Batty in which TV sitcom? Number 3, which TV series came to an end in 2004 with the last one, the one where they say goodbye? Number 4, which confectionery item in the TV advert was meant to depict love if you gave someone your last one? And Goodbye, Farewell, Amen aired in 1983. It was a 2-hour special, final episode after 11 seasons and 256 episodes of which US TV program? I think I know the answer. Look, hang on. Let's see, you're still getting it. You're still getting a bit of love here. Look, Mark says 100% with Carl.
See, one of those things is it's people. It was on everywhere, and people went, "Oh yeah, really, really, really." No, overrated. Actually, watch it, make your own mind up.
Yeah, it's still on. It's still on all the time.
Not in this house, it's not.
All right, so answers.
Number 1 was 7 construction workers, Alfieda's own pet.
Alfieda's own pet. Excellent. Now remember, these are all slightly on theme questions. People have noticed, not it matters now. We've read them out, but Alfieda's own. It's goodbye, which we're saying tonight. It's emotional.
Yeah. By the way, is this a bit like Chas and Dave's farewell tour?
What, is one of us going to die?
Well, no, it just keeps happening.
Oh, right. Yeah, we're going to do another one. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You took me to Chas and Dave's farewell tour.
I
was
did.
shocked to see there was another farewell tour.
Mm.
Yeah. Didn't
Well,
tell me.
yeah. The problem is with bands like that, well, other than the fact that now Chaz is dead and they definitely won't be touring again, but bands like that, they go, yeah, I've had enough of touring. I'm going to pack it all. You know, our house band will be the same eventually. Was no, I'm giving up the life on the road, and they go and retire, and then they realise that they're boring. Oh God, I better get back out on the road because just keep seeing the wife. It's dull, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway, number 2.
Question number 2. Nora Batty. Last of the summer wine.
Last at summer wine.
Exactly.
Old men going down a hill in a bath.
Sorry, Steve.
Yeah, Last of Summer Wine, for the kids watching who haven't seen it, it's just old men going down the side of a hill in a bath every week. For some reason.
Yeah, sorry, I was just saying, I like the way that Paul has taken the effort to underline all of the...
just to emphasize the point, which bits are on theme. Last.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll be the same.
So number 3, the massively overrated show was, of course, Friends.
Yeah.
I have a sneaky feeling somebody might pull me up on this at a weekender.
Yeah, I think you're in for many a long discussion with people.
It's not a discussion. It really is overrated. Number 4, the confectionery item that you give to your love was a Rolo.
Rolo, yeah. Do you still get Rolos? Rolo still a thing?
I haven't seen them in donkey's years.
Is it just because I'm not looking for them, or have they just stopped? You can never really tell when you get to our time of life if they stopped, or we just stopped looking for sweets.
I don't know, mate. They're not allowed bread, chocolate, crisps, anything like that in this house anymore.
Oh, apparently yes, you can, says Lee, and indeed Sheena. Okay.
It's I think it's in the retro aisle next to Friends.
Packet of Rolos at Easter. Laura's just confirmed it as well. There you go. Yes.
Wow.
Can get Rolos. Yes, they
Nice.
still do Rolos. Did you just say Carl is getting pulled off at Canberra? Not to my knowledge. Good to see Gordon back. if you want the tone lowered.
A man can only have a hobby.
Look no further. Okay, number 5.
Number 5, the incredibly long-running show was MASH.
I thought it was MASH.
Yeah, it's the only one that got me, and I liked MASH as well.
5 out of 5. Jackpot.
That
Cool.
was
Carl.
yes,
It's been emotional.
as always.
Yeah. I will look forward very much to your company later. Perhaps, who knows? Hang on. Alex has been on. Carl looks like Gunther 20 years later. It's a bit harsh, isn't it?
Yeah, Gunter with a hard paper round.
Harsh. Okay. Carl, there's a rumor circulating you might be back later, and I sincerely hope it's true. In the meantime, buddy, you take care. I love you, and I'll see you later.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Bye. There goes my actual friend Carl. All right, so let us know how you're getting on. There's a few good scores coming in by the looks of it. Tess, the wonderful Tess, 4 out of 5. Noel Romford Groover, 5 out of 5. Well done. TV, 4 out of 5 for Miles. Lynn, 4 out of 5. Sparkle 1, 5 out of 5. Tony, 5. Rachel, 5. Richard and the Boba Sands, 4. Joker on a film round, says Tess. Good luck to you. Hang on. They're all scrolling past too quickly for my little eyes to keep up. Here we are. Lowry. Mobile, Armal, Surgical. Thank you. Just in case anyone was wondering. 4 out of 5 for Mark. Well done. We've already done Tess. Giles, 5 out of 5. Ross, the long quiz. Good night. 5 out of 5. The lovely Naomi. Naughty nudist kazoo players. 5 out of 5. Smashing it, they say. Well done. Lisa, a decent score. Well done. 4 out of 5. What the fuck got 5? They are actually on fuego. Tim, 4 out of 5. Mark says 4 out of 5 for Where's Skeen. I assume she's missing tonight. Last ride, the Magnificent Heaven, 5 out of 5. But boom, yeah, doing very well. The Dragons, Friends is great. Screw you, Carl. I'll give him a chance to reply later. Sally, how you doing? 5 out of 5. Roof, doubled up, got 10. Excellent. Nessa, 5 out of 5. They will be thrilled. Joker on sport for Richard. The sport round is coming up next for those who are unsure. 5 out of 5. It's a lot of people starting to get hang of the quiz only after a year. The Exiles, they failed on MASH. If you're of a certain age, MASH would have been an easy one. Pete got 10. Joker on sport. Laurie says 10 as well. Pete got 4 out of 5. Hang on. Leon, Adam, and Ellen are kicking off here. There we go. Right. So if you're playing your Joker on sport, the absolute best of luck to you. Round 4 is sport. And as always, it's time to go down to Brighton for Big Mike. Big Mike's Big Sport. How are you doing, buddy?
Whammy! Yeah, good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm all right. How's things? I'm very much enjoying the shirt you've got on.
Oh, thanks. It might be ready for film. I'm not sure. We'll work that out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out later.
Yeah, lots of costumes to get through, ready for film. It's going to be a final send-off, shall we say? It's been emotion, isn't it?
It has been emotion. Well, it's fair to say in the film round, we will not slip quietly into the night.
No, go out with a bang.
You watch, there's going to be like twice as many people watching in about 15 minutes time than they're currently watching, that's for sure. Anyway, Francis Dillon, you look great.
Oh, thanks, babe.
We've just had Carl on. Most people were slagging him off. So, we want to sort of get involved in a bit of positivity.
Just for Carl.
Oh, what have you got? What am
I on? I'm on a Merlot.
Oh, where's it from? New World, or are we?
Some dirty yellowtail.
Okay. Australia? No.
The Pat shop.
Where's it from? Shop on the corner.
Yeah, Pat. No, it was. I say it was. I mean, it's gone. I drank most of it during the music round, so thanks for that, guys. Yeah, it's Australian Merlot.
I think a lot of people drank a lot during the music round.
I live for that kazoo. I know it sounds biased because it's Ellen, and I've got a lot of love for that kid. But that kazoo, it sends me over the edge every time.
I know. Just you hear the rest of it. You think, I don't know this at all. And then the kazoo comes in, you go, ah.
They are brilliant, though. I know it's some sections are a little bit hard to hear because of the noise. Sorry, David. I know you all work really hard. You all do. But there was, when you work it out and you realize what song it is, you feel like $1 million. But you've got to get through the pain sometimes.
They do a magnificent job with the tools that they have available because this software is not geared up for that kind of thing. At least it kind of makes it more enjoyable in a way. So yeah, here we are. Our last one.
Yeah, it's emotional, isn't it? I mean, for many reasons, but it's been a whole bloody year of doing it on screen.
You shared a photo from a year ago, earlier in the week, from the second quiz that we did, which was live from your flat.
That's right.
Yeah, I forgot we'd done that.
Do you remember the shame prize? We had a shame bell for who had the most toilet rolls.
Yeah. I do, and you caused me to think about it. But honestly, I was so smashed.
Yeah,
because of what happened the night before.
That was when I played Skittles with all the cans and bottles, wasn't it? When I slipped over and knocked all the drinks. Kieran Moore remembers that one well.
Yeah, I had my bum out on the internet somehow. I don't know. What goes in Brighton stays in Brighton, no way. Unless someone's broadcasting it on the internet, and then there's video evidence.
And then we were all in lockdown.
We are in lockdown still, but we're coming out. And the good news is the reason this is the last one is because we're going to get to do more fun stuff in the future. And no one's going to have time to be sitting in watching quizzes. They're all going to be out doing fun things, including going dancing and potentially coming to the quiz that we actually do live at Canberra and possibly even Breen Sands if that one happens.
It would be nicer to get a little bit closer to Carl again.
I know. Yeah. You like to feel him.
You have to. You have to squeak him.
You do. And I genuinely think we should get the band on. What do you think? Okay, good. Has he paused?
No.
Oh, you slag.
No, it'd be great. Of course it would. Yeah. We can, there's plenty of room outside.
Yeah. In November. That'd be fine.
It would be lovely to have them. I think, like you say, to be announced properly, get them in, get people there early and stuff if we can. Or we need to just get rid of that bloody swingers hour. That's it.
Shit.
Yeah. Less stools to move.
Shoot your ass.
No, I don't. I just think they should have more room. We should put them in the cube, or possibly even Miles's chalet. I don't know, something just away from us. Anyway,
love them. I do love them.
Yeah, me too. I jest. We jest, of course. We jest. So we've got 5 questions on sport, as we always say. Would you have got any of them?
To quickly add, swingers hour is better than friends.
It is better than friends. Yeah.
Right. Sorry. Yeah. Sport round. Sport you like. Sport it is.
Yeah. How many would you have got?
I'll be really honest. I completely forgot about the sports questions. We've been choreographing.
Film obsessed.
And I was like, shit, I've got to do this. I've got to do the sport. So I'm really glad that I watched and listened properly to Carl, because I didn't realise that Paula had underlined certain words because of the relevance. I thought it was emphasis. So I'm glad now that
You should still do the emphasis. Just the really misplaced emphasis.
I was fully in script mode. I was like, oh, okay, right. Really emphasize that word. It's important. I haven't got a clue. I mean, I probably know number 3. That's it, because of a particular reason.
Yeah.
Watch the film.
Yeah. And he's been on. Yeah. All right. So let's have it. Five. Right. What are we doing? Sport. 5 sport questions.
Okay. Number 1, sport. The last football game to be played at the old Wembley Stadium in 2000 was between Germany and England. Who scored the winning goal? The last football game to be played at the old Wembley Stadium in 2000 was between Germany and England. Who scored the winning goal? And I've just realised I've said last. My parents are going to hate me. The last football game to be played at the old Wembley Stadium in 2000 was between Germany and England. Who scored the winning goal?
He's going for a bath later as well. There's loads. I'm going to get on a bus. There's loads of great quiz questions that relate to the old Wembley Stadium. And one of my favourite quiz questions of all time is: can you name the only 3 brothers to play at the old Wembley Stadium at the same time? And like football fanatics start going, maybe.
Oh, football. I was thinking music.
Well, it's because you're who you are that you would have got it right, because people automatically think football because Wembley Stadium, but it wasn't. The answer's the Bee Gees.
I was thinking, take that, 3 of them. That's how shit I am at these quizzes.
Famously related. Take that.
They're all from up north. They're from up north.
They're up north, so everyone's related, aren't they?
Exactly.
Oh, man.
Yeah. All right, don't have to repeat that one, do I? Did it 3 times. Number 2, Nelson Piquet. No,
PK.
Nelson Piquet's teammate won the British Grand Prix the last time it was held at Brands Hatch in 1986. Who was the first driver over the line to take the winner's trophy? Oh, she's done that on purpose, hasn't she? She knows from the last time that I said pricks. So Nelson, I'd say Piquet. It sounds really posh. Bouquet or Bucket?
PK, Nelson Piquet.
Bucket, right. Nelson Piquet's teammate won the British Grand Prix the last time it was held at Brands Hatch in 1986. Who was the first driver over the line to take the winner's trophy?
So we're basically looking for Nelson Piquet's teammate there, aren't we?
Piquet. Can I say it?
Piquet. Nelson Piquet.
Okay. Yeah. Just a little finger is there. Sounds... Anyway. Right, number 3. In the 1988 Olympics in Calgary, who was the first of his kind for GB whilst being last?
You'd have got this.
Yes, this is the one I got. Yeah, I was just like, why do I look so confused? I don't know. It's the one I got. Number 3, in 1988 Olympics in Calgary, who was the first of his kind for GB whilst being last?
Calgary's in Canada.
Yes.
Mm.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
I got a sports one.
Oh, do you know that one? That's the one I knew as well. All right. Number 4. Who beat... Oh, Paula. Okay. Who beat Milos Raonic? Is that right?
Raonic.
Bollocks. Who beat... I can't even say beat. Who beat Milos
Raonic.
Yeah. Become the last British man to win Wimbledon in 2016.
You know that, right?
Well, no, I can't even pronounce the name. So...
No, but you know the answer to this.
Well, I've just looked.
Oh, okay.
So yes.
So yes, you do.
I know his mother. It is fully under. Oh.
Interest of taste and decency.
Here we go, red Charlie, bitch. Right. Who beat Milos? I can't even say it again. Go on.
Raonic.
Raonic. Who beat Milos? I can't say it. To become the last British man to win Wimbledon in 2016. That one. And number 5, final question. In which sport are there such things as buys and leg buys?
Yeah, see.
In which sport are there such things as buys and leg buys? Have you washed your forehead? No, I put extra polish on for you, Mr. Teen. You shit.
Kieran has accidentally fallen upon a decent haircut in lockdown. Have you noticed? I think he looks better now. I know he's desperate for his footballer's haircut back, but I think he's landed on a decent one. Let's get a poll going. Do you prefer Kieran's current haircut or his footballer's haircut? Let us know. Right. So, should we have a recap? I'll get everything up on the old screen already. There we go. Let's have let's try and listen to Michael say Raonic again. Let's do it. Number 1.
Raonic. Okay. Number 1, the last football game to be played at the old Wembley Stadium in 2000 was between Germany and England. Who scored the winning goal? Number 2, Nelson Piquet's teammate won the British Grand Prix. The last time it was held at Brands Hatch in 1986. Who was the first driver over the line to take the winner's trophy? Number 3, in the 1988 Olympics in Calgary, Canada, who was the first of his kind for GB whilst being last? Number 4, who beat Milos Raonic?
Oh, nearly.
To become the last British man to win Wimbledon in 2016. And number 5, in which sport are there such things as buys and leg buys?
Marvelous. I'll have a recap momentarily. Lee, who I think's probably been drinking, current haircut, she reckons, looks less knobby, which is.
Oh, I forgot what's on my Kieran. Now I got really.
Kieran's Barnett. She wants. Sheena disagrees. She wants to see Kieran's Peaky Blinders haircut come back. All right, I'll have a recap. The last football game to be played at the old Wembley Stadium in 2000 was between Germany and England. Who scored the winning goal? Nelson Piquet's teammate won the British Grand Prix the last time it was held at Brands Hatch in 1986. Who was the first driver over the line to take the winner's trophy? Notice I said Brands Hatch. Brands Hatch. It slips out every now and again. As much as I try and, be BBC proper, you can take the boy out of South East London. In 1988 Olympics in Calgary, who was the first of his kind for GB whilst being last? Who beat Milos Raonic to become the last British man to win Wimbledon in 2016? Finally, in which sport are there such things as buys and leg buys? I think there's definitely. I think I would have got all 5 today. But we'll see. We'll see how people are getting on. We're gonna reveal the answers.
So do it in
Hang on a minute. Lee says, probably drinking. I have a baby to feed, but I may have. Yes, I thought so. Paul said he loves his hair. So far, old haircut from Kieran is winning. I disagree, but what do I know? Answers.
You ate my mother.
Right. You say.
I am. Right. You should have proper EastEnders questions in your TV round. Right. Number one. Okay. Question was the last football game to be played at the old Wembley Stadium in 2000 was between Germany and England. Who scored the winning goal? The correct answer is.
Remember, he's German, so think like a German.
Dietmar Hamann.
Good enough.
Okay.
Dietmar Hamann.
Full name.
Yeah.
I just put Germany.
Oh no, not all. Ooh.
Controversial.
Technically correct.
I'll mute him.
We'll wait for a ruling from Paula in the comments box.
Yeah,
Dietmar Hamann scored the winning goal. Who scored the winning goal? Germany.
Correct.
She's only able to establish a right in this if she swears in her comment.
Kirsty says Kieran looks better currently, so I agree with you. So it's 2-2 now. 2-2.
Oof. Question number 2. Nelson PK. Forget it. Teammate won the British Grand Prix the last time it was held at the Brands Hatch in 1986. Who was the first driver over the line to take the winner's trophy? The correct answer was Nigel Mansell.
Nigel Mansell.
I know of him. I do know of him. I just didn't know that.
With great moustache comes great responsibility.
Correcticus. Yes. In number 3, in the 1988 Olympics in Calgary, who was the first of his kind for GB whilst being last? Timothy, what's the correct answer?
What?
Okay. It's Eddie T. Eagle. Eddie the Eagle. Michael Edwards.
It is. That'd be Michael Edwards of this parish.
Venue does he dance at?
He does a lot of Ceroc live and Strictly Ceroc, so a lot of John Baker and a lot of Mr. Boversan, that kind of southwest kind of way.
Yeah, I've seen him at Amber.
Paula says, I would have asked for the fucking team if I wanted the fucking...
She's gone all out on a new swear book, hasn't she?
Yeah.
She's not got page 2.
Yeah, as a thank you for Paula writing the quiz, because she's learning to swear, because she's got to the age she is without really ever using swear words. That's right, isn't it? Like, she's a good friend of mine. Yeah. And so as a thank you for writing the quizzes, I sent her a book on how to swear. So she seems to be embracing it, which is great. Oh, there you go. Mr. Boversan, just to confirm it, Mike Edwards is playing golf with Richard. Hang on a minute. Oh, just pick that name he's just dropped up. Anyway, I would trust Kieran to time up my drive with a new haircut. Peter, who accused him of being a gypsy earlier. Fair enough. Okay, so that counts absolutely. Right. So,
yeah,
what are we on?
Just to make sure you have told her. But as a thank you to Paula, she does appear in the final film.
Oh, okay. Mark took him for a drink. Paula's called me a dickhead.
Took him for a drink on Tuesday.
She's getting out of hand now. Boba Sands told me to fuck off. It's getting out of hand. All right. Jesus. Back to the job in hand. Number 4.
Number 4. Who beat Milos Raonic to become the last British man to win Wimbledon in 2016? The correct answer was Andy Murray.
Andy Murray.
And final question, number 5 for your sport. In which sport are there such things as buys and leg buys? I can hear him tittering. The correct answer is cricket.
We like to have a cricket question. We do. This has been great.
I love you.
I love you more. Our last ever internet sports round.
Yeah. I'm not glad it's over, but I'll be really, really bloody happy to see everybody. I was trying to choose my words properly there, but just so good to see everyone in person, do this properly again. Walking around the pub with the microphone and getting everyone to sing karaoke, getting Tess Newell when she wasn't watching properly. Yeah, getting Laurie to sing her tits out. But yeah, good. Yeah.
Good. Yeah. Looking forward to it. All right, man. Well, I'll see you very shortly for our last ever internet film round.
I'm going for a poo. I'll see you in 2.
Look forward to it. Wash your hands.
Bye.
Bye. So there we go. A little bit too much information, but let's just have a quick run through. Jill Fix It got 5. Well done. Starting from the top though, Tess got 4 out of 5. Well done. Scottish accent. I know. Oh, we're meeting on Wednesday. Eddie the Eagle Edwards is he doing a tour of everyone in Ceroc at the moment? No, 4 out of 5. We're above average. Well done. Mr. Boversan playing golf tomorrow, 8 out of 10. Joker on film, says Paul. Not too bad. 3 out of 5. The sport round often sorts the week from the chaps. The rockers and sport don't often mix quite as much as other rounds. 4 out of 5 for Lynn. Well done, Lynn. 3 out of 5 for Sal. Mark, normally pretty good on sport, got 5. Elaine and Pete, 5. Well done. They're in the mix tonight, you know. The Devon Massive got 4. Lindsay, how you doing? 4 out of 5. Dragoons, predictably enough. Kevin and what the fuck got 5 out of 5. Kev, who's in your team tonight? Let me know. 5 out of 5 for Rachel and the Flamingos. It's going very well. There's a lot of people doing very well tonight. Nessa got 3 out of 5. Sally's asking for the porn round. Sorry, we parked the porn round for a little while. Sparkly one, 2 out of 5. The lovely Naomi, Naughty Nudist Kazoo players, 5 out of 5. Thank God for the boys, and they're going to play their Joker on film. The end quiz is nigh. 3 out of 5. Well done, Ross. 4 out of 5. Best sport round ever, says Liz. Tim got 8 with the Joker. That's not too bad. Lisa, that's not a bad sports round. 2 out of 5. All things considered. Last ride, magnificent. And 5 out of 5. What? Mark got 4 out of 5. Where's Skeen? Giles, 4 out of 5. Germany preventers getting full marks. Or should I say, Deutsch marks. Very good. Highbrow humor. About time someone raised the tone, Giles. Thank you very much. And no, we are not cheating. I do believe you. Gordon, my old mate, Eddie the Eagle, time at my drive with Kieran. Gordon's been on the pop. Miles, sports still noble. 4 out of 5. Doubled up to 8. Would have been 5 if Germany was acceptable. It is not. Kirsty, impressed by everyone. I agree. Peter, steep, was it? I don't understand. I'm missing the point. And if you, Mr. Oliver, Les, and me. Okay, good. So the next round, I am delighted to say, is the reason that most of you tune in. It is the film round, the last ever over the internet film round. We have had so much fun doing this. As I always say, we go down to Brighton again to join Mr. Tim and Mr. Michael Santana. Now I'm about to click a button that reveals them to everybody, but as always, I don't know what they're going to be doing any more than you do. So you're going to see this at exactly the same time as me. Ladies and gentlemen, Michael and Tim. Oh my God. How you doing?
So, fucking Paul Esquire. She didn't specify what player. Yeah, she didn't specify what team, but she didn't specify what player, did she? So I think bitch needs to sort her rules out.
In the question, did it say it was England and Germany in the game?
Correct. And it said who scored the winning goal. And I was like, out of the two, I think it were Germany.
50-50.
Yeah.
I was like, thank God, a 50-50 question on sports. I might be in with a Canel's chance here.
I think we're being disingenuous if we suggest that she would have been looking for a 50-50 about which team scored the winning.
Anyway, I don't want to finish the quiz on a sour note, Steve. How are you doing?
Well, I'm all the better for seeing you. How are you, more importantly? You've not been well.
Oh, I've been so locked down poorly. It's been nonsense. I'm feeling much better today.
Yeah, just for those watching at home, it's not the Rona.
It's not the Rona. No. It's a town a little south of Rona.
It's off the map.
It's off the map. Is it on the Bakerloo line?
Oh, it's I've had a dicky tum for a very, very long time, but it's finally on the mend to the extent that this is my first glass of alcohol for 2.5 weeks.
Yeah, I'm not nervous.
Wow. Is that the first glass of alcohol, or is that? Has that been refilled?
Oh no! Tonight has been the first glass of alcohol. This is the fourth.
I was gonna say, because you got some catching up to do, I reckon.
Yeah. Oh dear me! But it's so
like
it's quite bizarre to be here, isn't it? It's been the quiz has been a weird kind of parallel benchmark to this horrendously shit year, and it's looking back through the summer in the gardens and the fancy dress, and it feels like we've been doing this for ages, Steve.
all of the seasons.
All of them. Yeah, well, it's been a year. We've done. I mean, we had a bit of time off when lockdown properly eased, and like people were allowed to do like restaurants and shit, and people were going out and they didn't want to be indoors watching us fuck about. But all the time we've been locked down, we've been doing this. So it's at least 10 months of the year we've been.
But guess
regulars.
Guess what I've just done literally today.
A poo.
I've written the schedule for Splash Southport and
you
Bliss
have.
Canada.
I know.
At the end of this year, yeah.
We can exclusively reveal that I'm not on the Splash Southport one. I am doing Kappa. They can exclusively reveal, but also I know it's like super exciting. It's that we managed to reschedule some of our events because now we've got dates to do so, and it's just gone mad. They will, most of the way sold out, a lot of them anyway, but they are now fully sold out. All of these things, people are just itching to go and do stuff. It's very exciting, and I can't wait to be back at a weekender with the ability to lick you people.
I can lick you first.
I know, but the thing is, we don't have to wait for a weekender because in about a month you can come round. You can come round, and I can lick you in person. So we don't have to wait for. So that.
Let me get the old tummy sorted out, and then I'll come and sit in your hot tub.
Yeah, do yeah. All right. So we've got 5 films, and we've decided to go out with a bit of a bang.
What have you done?
I know, it's exciting, right? We just
mayhem.
Yeah, it's going to be great. So you two are not the only two in a lot of these. We've had it's going to be a cast of many, which is very exciting. The first one, Michael and Tim are both male characters and they're colleagues, and there's another part available for a surly, grumpy gentleman. Who should we get?
There's only one grump.
There's only one grumpy gentleman. Mr. Cole!
Get your red wine out for the
There he is!
All right, darling.
Hello, buddy. How we doing?
Yeah, very well.
So serious.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm very good. It's lovely to see your smiling faces.
It's lovely to see yours, my dear. Are you ready to be a miserable gentleman?
Actually, if you look carefully, you can see yourself in his forehead. There.
It's like one of those never-ending mirrors. I can see myself.
We've just opened a new dimension.
Welcome to Forehead Wars. Okay.
So years I knew you wanted this haircut.
I know. I have this love for you. You know I do.
Since I've said this, I've just noticed in the comments there's loads of people just itching to lick other people. There's been a lot of, I'm going to come around and lick everybody. You wait till I'm at Canberra, I'm going to lick people. Now, there is someone who's just joined this call who's got quite a lot of form for licking people at Canberra before Rona. Isn't that right, Carl?
Potentially.
Whether they liked it or not.
Never licked me.
Oh. No, you were the wrong kind of person.
One of the funniest things I think I've ever done.
I can't say live, but I'll say in the after show what kind of person Carl liked to lick.
Probably the funniest thing I've ever done at a weekender. And I've done some very drunk and very funny things at weekenders.
I'm very excited to hear.
Yeah.
Anyway, should we film?
Yes. Okay. So, if you've not played before, welcome along. Where have you been? It's only been a year. we're going to act out. Well, I'm not involved. I'm just going to set the scene for you. But the guys are going to act out a scene from the film, and all you have to do is tell us what the film is. Just as a bit of housekeeping, we change the character names and sometimes other bits in the dialogue to avoid giving it away too much. So we always change the character names to their own names, and sometimes we change other parts of the dialogue just because it will give it away or it's just funny. So I think all we've done in this one is change the names. I think I can't remember, but anyway, so
online, I don't care.
Carl is Tim and Michael's boss. They're all male characters. I am, and Tim and Michael have been called in for a meeting with Carl. I am going to leave the screen. You're going to love this. I will see you very shortly.
Captain, we have something really, really important to tell you about. Are you wearing Kevlar?
Gentlemen, you are not going to sit here and pretend there's not a big ass elephant in the room.
What the fuck's going on?
This is what the fuck is going on.
Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Oh, shit! That is not happening right now! Wait, no! Hey, yo, he's fucking the captain's daughter! Yo! Oh, my fuck!
Every time he says that shit, that's another foot in your ass.
Michael killing you! Oh, yo! This is the best thing ever! Michael fucks the captain's daughter! Oh, God. Michael fucked the captain's daughter! Michael fucked the captain's daughter! Shit! Fuck! Oh, it's me again. You fucked Adams' daughter. Captain, what the fuck? You bragged to him. You bragged to his face. To his actual face. The captain. Do you understand? That face. Oh, right here. You bragged to that face. You actually high-fived Michael for fucking your daughter. Holy shit. Oh my God. It's really not that funny.
I just want to say that it was bizarre to share the fact that your daughter went to Ceroc in Hove.
I think it's bizarre that I haven't cut your motherfucking nuts off.
What if the captain gets to punch you in the face? Like, really, really hard.
Nah, I got something way better than that.
Hey!
Sorry to my in-laws who don't like swearing.
You won't know what the film is either, so it's all right.
That was literally all I'd hoped it would be.
I love the fact I had a message this afternoon that said, oh, by the way, you need to get a gun and a photo. Mid-afternoon. By the way, you need a gun and a photo.
Yeah, I'd only just finished writing this film round today, so I hadn't figured out who the protagonists were going to be, but I saw this role that was available and I thought, Carl, straight away. 100%. Okay, Carl, you're not in the next one, so you're going to be leaving us temporarily. See you shortly. Thank you very much, Carl. All right, so the next one, we need all sorts of people. So, who are we bringing back? All right, so first of all, we need an emo.
We need an emo.
We need an emo. So that is going to be somewhat sort of a big, strong character actor who doesn't necessarily need lines in order to shine. So that's going to be Matthew. Hello.
Oh, very good.
Oh my God. We need a strong villain authority figure. Obviously, that is Tim Stevens. How you doing, Timbo?
Yeah, not too bad, mate. Thank you. Yeah,
excellent.
Yeah, about an inch during this whole process.
We also need somebody to play Tim's girlfriend. So obviously that is going to be Charlie.
Hey, baby.
And we need someone to play a female baddie. So that's going to be Kieran. Hi. Is that everybody? I think that's everybody, isn't it? In this one, let me just have a quick look. It's a multi-parted film. So let's just go through who is here. So Tim, Matthew, and Kieran are the three main baddies from this film. Michael is also a more familiar baddie, but not quite as bad. Tim is playing the title role, and Charlie is his girlfriend.
Hi, Forrels.
Please note that Matthew and Kieran do not have lines. But they are in it. Okay, so how much of the dialogue we chat? I think we've just changed the names here because the dialogue is solid. So I am going to leave. This is number 2. Enjoy.
There is a comedic reference to Brighton's LGBT community as well, Steve.
Yes, of course. Yes.
That's not in the film.
That is not part of the film. I was really toying with what that one could be, and I settled on that in the end. I think it's work. I think it'll work.
You'll get us hung.
Are you telling me it's not true then? Because I've read a lot of graffiti that says it's true.
Get up.
Sorry.
Destroy this place.
Hi, guys.
We have no more use of this one. Kill him.
Me? Michael Santana? General, you came to me with nothing. I gave you tips.
Silence.
Well, look. Oh! Don't touch me. Guys are clot. Promises were made, gifts exchanged. You understand. Have to hand it to you, know. You always told the truth. Guys always knew where he stood with you.
Try to get them all in this molecule chamber. It takes away their powers and turns them into ordinary human beings. Now, if you could cut in quicker.
Don't go in there, General. It's a trap.
Michael, poisonous snake.
That's a molecule chamber. It makes people like you into people like me.
You've done well, Michael Santana.
General, the crystal there activates the mechanism.
Michael Santana, ruler of Brighton's LGBT community. Activate the machine.
Thank you. Where's he gone? Thank you. With your permission.
And now, finally, take my hand and swear eternal loyalty to Tim Stevens.
He switched it. He did it to them. I mean, the lights were on out here, but he was safe in there. Oh, sorry, so true.
You know something? You're real in the deck.
I'm sorry, I went too early, Matthew. I do apologise.
I thought Matthew stole the show there.
I was waiting for my bid exit down the hole. You took my lines away from me, and then you take my big exit down the hole.
I was waiting for your salute, Tim, and you did the instead.
Oh, shit. You see, this is what happens when you don't rehearse.
Ant says, stop typecasting Kieran. I know. I know. Anyway, I also thought, thank you very much, Heather, there for playing Tim's hand. Sorry. So this next one is going to be an absolute blinder. We have Matthew. We're going to say goodbye to you for a moment. So thank you very much indeed. So Tim and Michael are both men. They are rivals in business. We've also got Kieran, who in the film is a famous person playing themselves, a man.
Oh, hang on.
We've also got Heather, who's making an appearance. Hello, Heather. Looking
Hello.
fantastic. So Heather is a good friend of Michael, and we've also got Ellen. Hello.
Hey.
Who is a good friend of Tim.
Hey, Smelly Bacon.
Hello.
How are you?
Yes, I'm good. Loving the wig. Look at that.
Okay.
All right. So, I mean, are you guys going to play the music in the background? Were you planning on doing?
I get thrown off.
Yeah,
so
we've got no
Okay,
music.
fair.
Does the band want to come on and play?
More awkward silence.
We're getting the band on later. They don't know what song that's meant to be for the students. They might be on later. So I think I've said all I need to say. All the clues are going to be very much in the performance, which you're going to enjoy thoroughly. I don't know how this is going to go.
Movement in this, hence us having our scripts on the phone. The phones aren't part of it.
The wigs are perfect, by the way.
Thank you.
We tried.
Yeah.
Sorry about the glasses. I can't read without them.
So just to confirm, Heather is friends with Michael, Ellen is friends with Tim, and Kieran is a very famous man playing himself in the film. I will see you all soon.
All right. Who's going to call this sucker?
If nobody has any objections, I believe I might be of service. Now, this will be a straight mince-off. Old school rules. First whoopsie walks, second whoopsie duplicates, and then elaborates. Okay, boys, let's go to work.
Age before beauty, Cachis.
Whatever.
Right.
Play cool, baby.
You gotta cut me. I can't see. I'm blind out there.
Evian.
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, it's me. Shoot.
I can't find it. Where am I?
Kicking ass.
I'm gonna monk. I gotta go monk. Pray to the Great Spirit.
Why is he sticking his hand in his pants?
Wow.
Do it, Tim. That's what I'm talking about.
Yo, Michael, you're not a kid anymore. You could hurt yourself out there.
I can do this, Heather. Thank God I wore underwear today.
He's going for it. He's like really going for it.
Disqualified.
Oh, sweet Jesus. You boys brought that to life. That was fantastic.
That had rehearsals earlier.
Oh, I'll bet it did. I'll bet it did. Okay. Right. Oh, shit the bed. Okay. So pretty much everybody's in this next one, I think. So first of all, we do actually need some music. So I'm going to bring someone to play some music in. Hi. David's back. We also need a kind of young, enthusiastic, slightly geeky looking dude.
David Addis.
Geeky.
Okay.
I'm offended.
Well, okay. Well, you shouldn't be.
I'm the original hard lad.
Oh, it's
Oh, David, I love you.
I'm the original gangster, actually. Sorry, how G. All right,
that's better.
I don't think I'm in this one.
Ellen's who's not in this one?
Smelly bacon.
Ellen's not in that one. Okay, right. We'll park you for a
I'll
moment.
let her stay.
We also need we got a part for a grumpy fella.
Ellen.
And showing what he can do with lines, we're going to bring in Matthew.
Wow.
Can I just say, if anybody has been affected by any of the performances tonight, there will be a number at the bottom that you can ring for help.
I'll have you know that
I've been affected for 12 months, David, but carry on.
this won Best Male Costume at the Christmas 2014 Clapham Ceroc party.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, because we did the nativity.
The 2014.
About Clapham.
David, were you the teacher? In that?
Yeah, I taught that class. Yeah. Yeah, no, that was no, we did the nativity. So we had all sorts of strange costumes showing up.
Is that so? For those that don't know, David Addis was a Ceroc teacher before he moved on to late night radio. So
I still dabble.
Still.
Want to ask, has Charlie Brownlee got a costume for this? Is she in it?
She's not in it, I don't think. No. She's not in it.
Wrong thing.
Is David available for doing ringtones?
Of course, yeah.
Oh.
Sure.
Get the work going. Okay. So this next one is a very famous scene. There's not a lot else to say. I have changed a lot of the dialogue in order to shoehorn it in and not be too obvious. Tim is playing two parts in this, which you're going to enjoy. These are parts that Tim claimed for himself. And I will... So I'm expecting big things. The main people in this, I guess, are Michael, Matthew, and David.
Yeah, I've gone for the effort and everything.
I know you've gone, yeah, full that.
Same costume as film one.
which to give nothing away. So I'm going to remove myself. There's lots of people in this. You're going to enjoy it. David's going to be playing music while it goes on, which will fade to background and not be too obvious. So here we go.
Hey, we don't serve that kind here.
What?
Ceroc teachers. They'll have to wait outside. We don't want them here.
Why don't you wait out by the weird front door lady? We don't want any trouble.
I heartily agree with you, sir.
He doesn't like you.
Sorry.
I don't like you either. You just watch yourself. We're wanted men. Lots of ladies want us to gender balance the weekender events.
I'll be careful.
There'll be too many women over.
This one's not worth the effort. Come, let me get you something.
No blasters. No blasters.
I'm okay.
Timmy, there's a DJ at a venue that might suit us.
Michael Santana. I'm DJ Ceroc Ho. Tim tells me you're looking for a tune to dance to.
Yes, indeed, if it's a fast tune.
Fast tune? You've never heard of the Candyman?
Should I have?
It's the tune that made several older dancers keel over and have mild heart attacks. It's outlasted even some of the fitter dancers. Not the local, quite fit ones, mind you. I'm talking about Tony Epps now. Fast enough for you, old man. What's the numbers?
Just 4. Myself, the boy, 2 Ceroc teachers, and no questions asked.
What is it? Some kind of local freestyle?
Let's just say we'd like to avoid any franchise fees.
Well, that's the real trick, isn't it? And it's going to cost something extra. 10,000, all in advance.
10,000? We can almost download our own tunes for that.
But who's going to pay? Who's going to play, kid? You?
You bet I could. I'm not such a bad DJ myself. We don't have to sit here and listen to this.
Okay, we can pay you 2,000 now plus 15 when we reach the dance floor.
17. Oh, okay, you guys. Got yourself a DJ. Well, we'll leave this as soon as we're ready. Charlie, 93.
94!
Look, like someone is beginning to take interest in your footwork. 17,000. Those guys must have really be desperate for a dance. These could really save my neck. Get back to DJ booth and get ready.
Going somewhere, Michael?
Yes, Kieran. I was just going to see your boss. Tell Charlie I've got her money.
It's too late. You should have paid her when you had the chance. Charlie's put a price on your head so large. Every Ceroc franchisee will be looking for you. I'm lucky I found you first.
Yeah, but this time I've got the money.
If you give it to me, I might forget I found you.
I don't have it with me. Tell Charlie.
Charlie's through with you. She has no use for DJs who drop Justin Bieber at the first sign of an empty dance floor.
Even I get bored sometimes. Do you think I had a choice?
You can tell that to Charlie. He may only take your CDs.
Over my dead body.
That's the idea. I've been looking forward to this for a long time.
Yes, I'll bet you have.
I'll end you.
Sorry about the mess.
Oh, Jesus.
That was great. And it was nice of Michael Caine to have a little cameo there.
It was. It
Really
was.
enjoying that.
It was. Michael Caine.
And if you'd like to see the final 10 minutes of the film, then we'll
Thank you, Mr. Walker, for your playing during that as well. Consistent and impressive.
Awesome.
Okay, so we need to say goodbye to Mr. Walker temporarily. Thank you very much.
Bye temporarily.
Mr. Radish, are you in this?
I don't think so.
No. All right. So Mr. Addis is not in this next one either. Thank you very much, Mr. Addis. Matthew is, though. So we need to bring Matthew back like that. We also need to bring Ellen in. Hello.
Hello.
who else is it? Everyone's in this. Mr. Stevens is in this. Heather's in this. Yeah, cool. Right. Fun times. So they're all men, is all I'm going to say. This is the very last question. This is the very last one for the live Big Fact Hunt. And we've decided to go out on somewhat of an epic. So what's going to happen? Carl, are you in this one? Don't think you are. All right. So I need to say temporarily goodbye to Carl. I'm not going to give too much away. I've obviously changed some of the dialogue so it doesn't become too obvious, but it's a good film. It's one that we like on this show very much, and I'm very much looking forward to seeing everybody's take on it. So I'll step aside. Michael's back.
Sorry, I've lost the wig I was going to use. Carry on.
All right then. The very last question. Fact Hunt. Oh.
Go. Can everyone move? Is anyone frozen?
I don't think so.
Okay, good. Right, good. Okay.
Where the hell's the Ceroc venue? We've been walking for 45 minutes.
Michael, I thought you said this was a shortcut.
Fantastic.
Well, is this a shortcut or not?
Okay.
Jeez.
Hey.
Uh-oh. Here comes trouble.
Santana and the ladies went out for a stroll. Huh? You boys walking around and talking things through?
Keep a tight perimeter.
Yes, sirree. Well. Tim Santana and the Ceroc Pimlico venue, Steph. Where's your mummy?
You back off, Ceroc Essex.
You know, I understand that. Huh? They had to bring a female teacher in, change your diapers, wipe the dribble away from your babbling lips, rub Vaseline all over your hiney and tell you that it's special and different from everyone else's.
He said Heidi.
Michael, get back over here.
Heidi.
Does she tuck you in, Timmy? Give you a little kiss on your waxed forehead? Tell you everything's gonna be okay?
I've had enough of you, Moore. This is gonna end right here, right now. Let's dance, dickweed.
You wanna dance, Timmy? I want a poker.
Come get a taste. Michael, where did you get a hand grenade?
I don't know.
All right, let's do this.
Hey! If you're gonna have a dance, then don't forget Ceroc Chepstow with me, lead teacher Tim Stevens.
You dirtbags have only been open a year or so.
Yeah? Well, you're about to be in... Does that even make sense? You're about to be enclosed.
Not so fast, you ingrates. Rocksmart's Tay's taking a break from dance and silk to kick some ass. Nothing over 115 BPM. No mercy!
Come stand, bitches. Welsh language Ceroc is here. Tonight's dance, the sewers run red with Tim Santana's blood. Santana's blood. Ha ha!
Well, looks like we got ourselves a bilingual bloodfest.
Now, before we do this, let's go over the ground rules. Rule number 1, no touching of the hair or face.
Of course.
And that's it! Let's do this! Begin!
I'm gonna straight up murder your ass! God, I didn't see that coming.
Now I'll be head of dance.
No, you won't.
Felicia!
Boy, that escalated quickly.
Yay! Oh, fuck me. Well, I thought Heather stole the show there.
Come on, stand, bitches.
Go Esther, bitches.
So good.
Oh, man. Oh, that was fabulous. Right, okay, let's bring everybody back, will we? Addis and Carl. Hey, Carl.
Oh, Svetlana! Hello.
Mrs. Addis is here, and we're going to bring back Mr. Walker. Hello. Good. Everyone's here now. We can crack on with the answers to the film round, which I'm very excited about. So we're going to go through them one at a time, and then have you all seen the video for the table round?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yep, you have. Good. So we're going to go through the answers to the table round stuff as well reasonably soon. I need to get rid of that ticker at the bottom, otherwise I'm not going to be able to see David. We can't see him anyway because he disappeared. Oh, he's back. Here we go then. So starting from the very top. People were loving that, by the way. I'm just looking at the comments. Everyone's very, very impressed. Starting from the top. Number 1 involved Carl and Tim running around saying that Michael had fucked Carl's daughter, which was very funny. Now, we do need you to be accurate in your answer for this one. Carl, as you were tell us what the answer to number 1 was.
It was 22 Jump Street.
22 Jump Street, the sequel to 21 Jump Street. So if you put 21 Jump Street, you are wrong. Of course, Tim was doing a very good impression of the Magic Mike guy, whose name escapes me.
Charlie?
Channing Tatum.
There you go, Channing Tatum. And Michael was Jonah Hill. And Carl was Ice-T.
Ice Cube.
Ice Cube, sorry.
You did this earlier when you tried to tell me who I was playing.
I knew it was one of them. I knew it was ice cream, iced tea, ice cube, ice latte. I couldn't remember which one it was. All right.
Iced tea. It's the most white middle class rapper ever.
Iced tea is very much a black guy. It's just a different black guy. You're thinking of Vanilla Ice.
I'm thinking of iced with a D. T.
Oh, iced. Ice, not iced. All right, number two featured all sorts of people. The main baddie was Tim Stevens. Tim, what was number 2?
It was, of course, Superman.
Superman 2. We do need Superman 2. Tim was playing General Zod, the great Terrence Stamp. We couldn't get Greg Urch on, unfortunately, because that would have just been too much of a giveaway. Greg, if you're watching, hello. Thank you. Number 3. Who was in number 3? I'm trying to remember what the bloody hell number 3 was. Hang on.
The girls.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so number 3.
No offense, Charlie.
Number 3 was the one with the walking up and down and all the shenanigans, featuring Ellen and Heather. So, Ellen, would you please reveal what number 3 was?
Number 3 was Zoolander.
Zoolander. Have you all seen it?
Ridiculously good looking.
Yeah. There's so many scenes we could have chosen from that film, but we decided on the dance off. I changed to mince off in the.
Oh, did you? We hadn't noticed.
Yeah, it's originally walk off, and it's meant to be models rather than the whoopsies. And Kieran was doing a reasonable David Bowie impression, I thought.
That was brilliant.
Number 4, the biggest scene ever, with Mr. Walker playing some music from the Cantina Band, and Matthew got a chance to be a very famous actor. Mr. Dukes, what was number 4?
Could you tell I'd never seen Star Wars? Which was what it was. Star Wars, the first one, right?
Yes.
I have an actual lightsaber, but I wasn't chosen to take part for some reason.
Yeah, because we knew you'd get your lightsaber out and give it away.
What's wrong with this?
But you were involved.
Yeah, you were. You got to be in. You got to be the Cantina band.
You
But it's
play
just
the
like,
music on your lightsaber.
I'm always the bloke in the band. I'm never the kind of star. So I don't know.
Tell you what, next week.
Next week, definitely.
Promise. Promise.
Earlier on, you bitches were talking about Friends being overrated. Can I layer overrated over Star Wars, please?
Oh.
Anyone else think that's a massive waste of everyone's time?
Where would you play
I
Star
want
Trek?
to
Then?
speak to it. I'm sorry, but
Where would you play Star Trek, Tim?
Star Trek?
Yeah.
Aren't they the same thing?
Very different.
I'd like to remind you that David Addis is on this call and he's biting his tongue very hard.
Physically hurt. In his forehead, even through that tiny picture.
Even Svetlana cringed.
I know it's two different things. Come on.
Svetlana knows she's in for a long evening of having her ear chewed about the difference. once this call is over. All right, so number 5.
No. Steve.
What?
You should also point out that the hero of Star Wars was also in Toast. And
Oh
also
yeah,
in Toast of London was Clem Fandango.
Clem Fandango, yeah. So we've got two Fandangos on this show. All right, so number 5 was the one with lots and lots of people in it, which was absolutely brilliant. Tim and Michael's favorite. Tim and Michael, would you please reveal one of your favorite films?
Whammy! I'm in a glass case in an ocean. It's my favorite film ever, Anchorman.
Anchorman, Legend of Ron Burgundy. Cool.
I'm Ron Burgundy.
I'm Ron Burgundy. Who put a question mark at the end of the teleprompter? All right, so you've all seen the table round.
Yes.
Okay,
Can
so
I just quickly say, while Svetlana's here as well, incredible acting.
Yours was our favorite.
No,
thank you.
Yeah.
We
Great.
did our best.
Yeah.
Great passion.
Heart and soul into that drum solo.
Oh, is that what they were?
All right, so number 1. Number 1, filmed at the last minute. Got together. Ivan is at great pains to point out that this is absolutely not racist.
Pretty racist.
And
if you have to point it out, does that mean it is racist?
No, if you have to point it out, that means it's not.
Oh, right. Okay,
Yeah. Doing a pretty ordinary Scottish accent and going in blueface is not racist. So, to be honest, I think a lot of these are very obvious, but we'll go through them. So I'm going to work from the top. Tim and Heather, what was number 1?
Braveheart.
It was Braveheart. He was doing the film Braveheart, doing fantastic Mel Gibson impression.
Very good.
Number 2.
Right,
know
so
this.
I'm going to say it's something to do with cops, or it's like police camera.
No, it's not.
It is. It's something like that.
No, it's really upsetting me.
It is a comedy show. Has anybody got any idea on the call whatsoever what this is?
I feel like I know it.
Is it a reality or is
It's
it?
not. It's not reality. It's a scripted sitcom.
The Bill.
In between.
No, it's American. No, nobody.
It is really familiar. I recognise it. I just can't put my finger on it.
Oh no!
Well,
Oh, no, I have no idea then.
American show, Reno 911.
Yeah.
Reno 911.
Dragon's got it.
The dragon's got it right.
Yeah, the
Neat at all.
Come
Dragoon's
back to
got.
someone we know.
All right, that one maybe.
Oh yes, absolutely.
I love this one. This is hilarious. I love it.
It's brilliant, right? Nicola and Fraz doing a very Scottish advert. A long line of fannies.
Your granny was a fanny.
Granny was a fanny. Oh, brilliant. She said she when we were deciding what everyone was going to do, she said, "Do people in England know Iron Brew?" I was like, yeah. We know what Iron Brew is. It's fine. Just we know that you lot drink it, and that's why you've all got diabetes. So now this one,
This is brilliant.
awesome.
The dry nature of this one, and it's like, how old are you? 17. How long you been 17? A while.
A while.
I think just being in the woods gives it away as well.
I know.
Charlie, you've already said it, I think, but we'll take it from you, so to speak.
It's quite shite.
He's Batman now. True story.
No. Is
Is
it?
he no longer teaching Ceroc?
Robert Patterson. Now, whenever we do any of these, every time we've done one of these and Friends has been an option, everybody has come back and said, "Has Friends been taken yet? Can we do Friends?" And Adam and Lee come back first, so we won't dwell on that. It's obviously Friends.
Steve, is Adam wearing a hairband in that because his hair's so long?
Oh, he might
like a little dick.
Like a little.
Husband.
You see
the first one to do that in lockdown.
A little black one, isn't it?
That's a good spot. We'll find out.
Yeah.
Mr. Della,
That's good.
confirm or deny whether you've got an Alice band like a footballer.
You're rocking it.
Please deny.
You look like Jack Grealish, like an Essex version of Jack Grealish.
Apparently he's not. Oh yeah, he's not.
No, he's not.
Michael, do you know who Jack Grealish is, Michael?
Sorry, say again.
Do you know who Jack Grealish is?
Jack Greenish.
Football player.
I was like, character.
He plays for the team that Kieran likes.
England.
England.
Now.
Oh.
Cute little puppies.
Now, look, Laura Sparkles took a while to do this, and she said, "I'm really struggling to get Loki to do the necessary stuff."
Is it Lilette?
Did you say Lilette's?
Yeah, is it Lilette's? This one.
Oh dear.
Do a shit on the floor.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's Lilette's. No, it's not. Anyway, she sent it over, and then I said, "It looks amazing. It's really good, but you've done it in portrait instead of landscape. But don't bother.
But
It's
a
fine."
dog is for life, not just for quiz.
Absolutely. Andrex, one of the many people who's got herself a puppy during lockdown. Has anybody noticed the dog poo on pavements is a thing again?
Yes.
Oh my god!
I
thought we
bring back white poo. Remember that?
It's the bathtub shitters. They've gone outside.
Because they're the thing you are. What?
bathtub shitters. All right, now.
I love it. Brilliant. Written on your face. It's amazing.
I was trying hard.
Amazing,
I mean, I'm meant to be an actress. Yeah.
Well,
that face gives me nightmares.
You're a bloody natural. So, what do we think? What do we think? Obviously, David and Svetlana, I would imagine you know what it is.
Chernobyl.
The only drumming film I know.
Chernobyl.
It's Whiplash, isn't it?
It is Whiplash. Very good.
Yeah. Really good film,
Great
actually.
film. Great film.
Yeah, great.
That's great drum solo, Dave.
Thanks.
And you were worried that there wasn't a drummer in Bathtub Shitter.
Are we really happy with that name? I feel like
It was the kazoo one, wasn't it?
I don't know if we're completely married. Yeah.
About Veronica.
Now, this is obviously Emma and her son, Jesse. Jesse is the main character in the film. I think this one's quite tough.
I didn't get this one.
Anybody, any ideas?
No.
No?
Leave
No?
between us? Is that Will?
No.
Between us?
No. No. It's a superhero movie, would you believe?
Oh,
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man?
Spider-Man. Keith Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Oh, Spider-Man.
Bill Spider-Man.
Who's Spider-Man? No, Spider-Man. No. I'm afraid it's that one.
Oh, that's really obvious.
What is that?
Oh,
That's really
Niche.
obvious, Steve.
Well,
movie.
I knew what it was. So, you know. Maybe you should watch it. It's a good film. It's a good film.
If anyone got that, they're lying.
Now, Simona doing basically an impression of me towards the end of this.
This is brilliant.
Very badly as well.
Very badly, yeah. Steve was pretty good. So,
They were both amazing. I thought it was hilarious. Is it Boddington?
It's Boddington's, isn't it?
no, you're on the right line. So,
Is it Guinness?
no, it's that.
Ah!
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, 'cause Boddington's was
The bear.
gorgeous.
Yeah. Well, Boddington's originally was that was Hofmeister followed the bear, wasn't it? Yeah, Boddington's was Mel. What's her face, wasn't it?
No, Boddington's was definitely by It's Gorgeous.
Yeah, it was
Spikes.
That's her. Yeah, thanks.
Thanks.
There we go.
You got this straight away, didn't you?
Yeah.
Now, Brett originally wanted me to be in this, but I just couldn't. I couldn't spare the time, obviously, and I don't have access to golf clubs, so I managed to rope in Mr. Boversan to join in instead. Anybody have any? I know someone said they got it straight away. Anybody else? Tim got it straight away. Anyone else? One of the best films of all time. Not Caddyshack.
Is it Space Jam?
Richard was playing Michael Jordan, of course. And
When art imitates.
Yeah, when art imitates life, exactly. Now, I decided to choose the best still I possibly could from this bit. Put my son up there. There you go. Ashley and Jimbo and their friend, Ash's friend Tom from work. Carl was meant to be in this one, but he couldn't spare the time.
So, slacker.
I know, right? So, yeah. Any ideas on this one? I think it's quite easy.
Only Fools and Horses.
Yeah. Only Fools and Horses. Tim, are you doing a Michael Caine impression? I like it.
I don't think I was. That's just how
that's just how I talk.
That's my Bristol accent.
Oh no.
It's only supposed to blow the bloody doors off.
You're way better than me.
Now, again, I've got you two as you're on. I've got to say the production values in the ones that you've done over the time have been absolutely extraordinary, and this one is absolutely no different. Again, indeed, quite obvious, I think, but brilliant nonetheless.
It needs to be pointed out while we were filming this, there was a woman sat in a car right next to us on a very loud phone call, and she stopped her phone call to observe me running down
the paper on a string.
And she very slowly dialed 999.
It's the norm in Bristol. It's fine.
How did you get the boat to go into the drain?
Hey.
Well, that would be a trade secret.
Well,
it would.
It's almost as real as yours drums.
Almost.
It was, of course, IT. Now, this last one, Tess fell foul of the whole copyrighted material thing.
I have no idea about this.
If you are a child of, I would say, the 90s, you would know all about this advert. Because it's like now the song. Now I can't hear this song without thinking of this product. I don't know about anybody else from the 90s.
My life.
It's my life. Anybody? Tess is showing that she's a strong, independent woman, and nothing will slow her down. Because even like once a month when she might get slowed down, nothing will.
We thought it was Tampax or.
Oh my God! I said earlier.
The Let's. Did she not have roller skates?
Bodyform for you.
What about tenor lady?
I'm no expert in this area, but I don't think Tenor Lady is a once a month effort.
Yeah, that's every day, isn't it? Every day.
Yeah, I think once you start needing that, I think that's it. But again, no expert. No, body form is wow, body form.
Yeah, maybe body form.
Tampax, obviously.
She only missed out on not wearing white jeans.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that was it. That was our and I must say a huge thank you to all the Ceroc teachers that took part in that. There was a lot of people who. Oh, by the way, Leslie is just confirming it was Tampax Compact. If you want to be accurate, we are happy to allow just Tampax, but the advert is for Tampax Compact.
I'm wearing one now.
Because Tampax Grande didn't sell.
Again, not an expert in this area, but from what I gather, it was quite a unique, groundbreaking product. All right. So we're going to start saying goodbye to people. Thank you very much to the Ceroc teachers who took part. I know a lot of them, because life is getting busier for a lot of people. A lot of them who normally take part couldn't take part because they were far too busy with children and newly acquired dogs and jobs and stuff. So yeah, thank you for everyone who's contributed. Not just that one, but all of the ones we've done. They've been absolutely amazing. And thank you very much indeed. So I'm going to start saying goodbye to people. I'm going to sort of drop them off in reverse order from where we are. So actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to drop them off in a weird order. So I'm going to start off by saying thank you very much to Mr. Addis and Svetlana. You were amazing. David, your luscious tones have crafted many an erection.
It's what I've always wanted to hear.
Exactly. And many a boner and lady boner since you've been on. And we thank you very much for that. And Svetlana, thank you very much for making an appearance. It's always lovely to see you.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
And we look forward to seeing you soon. Take care.
Bye, Svadis.
I love you. Bye. Bye. There they go. Svetlana and Addis. Okay, so looking up, Mr. Dukes, your acting and your piano playing has been nothing short of sensational.
It's been a huge pleasure, and really looking forward to seeing everyone during COVID-23.
I'm sorry for cutting your acting off.
Next time.
Your card's marked. All right. So, thank you, Mr. Dukes. It's been emotional. I'll see you on the dance floor soon, my friend.
Bye, Dukesy.
See you, mate.
Bye. Of Matthew Dukes. Okay. And the beauty of the band. Mr. Walker. No. Ellen, thank you very much for your contribution to the band. You've brought light and humor to an otherwise dark place, and we thank you for it. And your acting was great today.
Where am I going to play my kazoo now?
I know. You're going to have to play it at Canberra on the stage in the music round.
We can go busking in Bristol, Al.
Yeah, Ellen, you can serenade us from outside our window.
After the
films though.
And I've not yet agreed this with Ellen, but she's got no choice. After the success at Mist, Ellen is going to be hosting open mic nights at our live weekenders as well.
It's exciting, isn't it? So she's going to be there with her gear, so she has to take part in the quiz too. So Ellen, thank you very much, my darling. I will look forward to your company in person very soon.
Love you.
Ellen's great. Okay, Mr. Walker, you have led the band with authority and distinction, and I can't begin to explain how much of a pain in the ass that has been for him.
Fucking hard work, these fucking musicians, getting them all to kind of align in the same direction.
Difficult, but if there was any man capable of doing it, it was you, my friend. And you,
I would say, lastly, Ellen is a rare talent, and watch out for Ellen. She's going to be massive.
Well, she does exercise quite regularly, so I think she'll be fine.
An honor.
It's a pleasure, and we speak regularly anyway, so I'll speak to you very soon. But yeah, see you later. Bye.
Bye, David.
Bye, David.
Mr. Walker, and the rest of our Bristol contingent, Heather and Tim. Thank you very much, Tim. Your guitar playing was great, Heather, and your acting, and not just that, but all of the contributions you've made to our Ceroc teacher montages have been brilliant. If we were given awards for consistent quality.
You can tell how bored I am. I take it way too seriously.
You were magnificent.
Thank you. We're very sad to be going. We've actually come dressed in mourning for the occasion.
That's why I've got the black t-shirt on tonight.
Yeah, I don't often wear a fucking shirt and tie, mate.
I know you're looking sharp. if we stuck David Addis' voice on you, God help us all. Anyway, guys, it's been magnificent to have you along, and I really appreciate everything you've done. And thank you very much.
Steve. It's been amazing.
Love you guys.
Lots of
See you
love.
later. Bye.
See you soon.
There's still over 100 people watching this nonsense. You know. Thank you very much for everyone still watching at home for us to say our goodbyes.
Eke it out, Steve. Eke it out.
I know. I'm trying. We never have to do this again. Might as well drag it out a bit.
What's that link thing to pay?
Oh, what, to give me some money?
Oh yeah,
pretty much.
Yes. Well remembered.
This week.
Well, obviously, I've done nothing but eat since the last time I saw you.
Yeah, in rehearsal, he was like, I'm not going to be here for the rehearsal. My pizza's just arrived.
I love the fact in rehearsal, 3 of you had pizzas arrive. Come see where I live. You can't get a pizza for shit.
That's because you live in Bumblescum, don't you?
I do live in Bubblefuck. It's in the middle of nowhere.
I
thought Norfolk was bad. This is worse.
Yeah.
I've lived in Norfolk. This is worse.
I don't believe you. Anyway, Kieran and Charlie. You two have been great, and it's fantastic to finally have you on and be on a night where Birmingham are not playing slash losing. So thank you very much for taking the time to join us. Your acting was brilliant. Your humour and your stocking over your boat race was something that'll keep me up tonight.
But didn't it affect your hair?
It has. It's been emotional.
Your hair.
And I'll never forget. What was it called again?
Right.
No, big girl. I'll never forget.
Kevin and Perry go large.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely my favourite.
The irony that he forgot it.
It's, the name just.
I will never forget.
What was it?
Michael, we should sit down. We should put together our top 10 moments, me, you, and Tim, and then we can. I definitely think Kieran and Charlie's Kevin and Perry Go Large will be featured in my top 10.
It has to be. It was brilliant. Anyway,
100%.
yeah, good guys.
Anyway,
well done.
Thank you very much, Kieran and Charlie.
Amazing job, Steve.
See you later.
Love you guys.
Bye. And finally, last of the guests, my actual friend Carl. Thank you, man.
Been a pleasure, buddy. Been a pleasure.
Yeah, it's been great. And you read well. Reading's really coming along. That's good.
Thanks, mate. I'm up to John level 6 now.
Yeah. You move past the Billy Blue Out and Roger Red Hat stuff, and you're kind of onto the new stuff, which is good. And it's been good to be able to support you through that journey.
Is that a stemless glass or is it a tumbler?
It's a tumbler.
You know me, bit of both. Ask Mel; she'll tell you more about that.
I have heard that. Carl, thank you, my friend. We'll
catch up soon.
I'll speak to you.
Love you, mate.
Fuck off, Carl.
Yeah, guys. Love you.
Fuck off, Carl.
Fuck off, Carl.
Fuck off, Carl is definitely in my top 10. It might even be in my top 1. It makes me howl with laughter every time I see it. And what I was hoping would happen is that we'd have a cameo from our chubby checker. I was hoping Paula would come on and say so we could say thank you in person, but she has yet to appear in my green room. So
Paula,
yeah.
Hang on, go on. You keep chatting now.
I know.
She won't want to do it. She'll be all anxious.
And she's got the link. She said she was going to do it because she said she's done so much for. Well, I'd say us, it's me really, over the time that we've been on, and it would be nice for people who don't know who she is to see her, so we could say thank you in person. I'm still waiting for her.
She's worked really hard, hasn't she?
She has, and she's raised the bar in terms of.
He said it won't let her in.
Oh, she's trying and she can't.
Paula, show your face.
When was the last time you tried? Because I've actually booted a few people out of the studio in order to let you in, so you should be able to get in now. She's done so much for. See, look, there's the delay on the thing. There's a 10-second delay between when we say stuff and it goes out live. So we don't always get this kind of instant interaction with people.
Anyway, Paula, wave at the camera.
Yeah, Paula, just say thank you. This is Paula.
These are the
Thanks.
brains behind the quiz.
Yeah.
Of course, it's like 2 minutes behind.
All right, hang up. Paula, thank you very much. You're wonderful, and we thank you very much, very sincerely from the bottom of our heart for all you've done. You two have been amazing, and I know I've said that to everybody, but like you've brought so much joy to so many people with the nonsense that you've gone on with and the enthusiasm with which you've attacked this. And I can't thank you enough. But the people that you've brought joy to over this time has been absolutely amazing.
It continues to prove the thing that I've always known, but it's really solidified it that Cerocers are like really fucking easy to please. Like couple of bright colors and silly wigs, and they keep coming back every week. Jesus Christ, you guys are easy, man.
It's not true.
Well, on an emotional level, I personally wouldn't have done it for anyone else.
No, mate. Of course we wouldn't.
I wouldn't have done it. What was it? Every pigging week. That's how Dad would say it. Every pigging week.
Every pigging week.
Every pigging week. Yeah. So it was, wasn't it? It was every week.
Every week at the start, yeah. There's nothing else to do, yeah.
It was the highlight of my week. It was Tim's stress of me pulling everything out of the shed and getting all the fancy dress out. And go, what shall I wear? What am I going to do? What shall I make? What can I do? And
it has given you the opportunity to catalogue everything, though.
Absolutely. We wouldn't have done it for anyone else. And after tonight, we're never fucking doing it again. So if COVID decides to return, don't call us.
No,
I feel we've ended at the right time.
I've said to a lot of people already, especially even work, but the sniff of the word lockdown, I'm out of this country. Sorry, Mum, you're hearing that for the first time. I'm gone. I'm not doing it again. Anyway, it's been a real pleasure. So as the saying goes, stick a fork in me.
We're done.
We're done. But yeah, boys, seriously, you've brought a lot of joy to so many people, and you continue to do so, and you will do after this as well. Lockdown has not finished the entertainment that you bring, but
even
for this, it's been great, and it would have been shit without you. So thank you very much indeed. And I will see you more. I love you too, and I will see you very shortly because we're having the after show.
Lots of love, everybody, and stay strong for the last few weeks.
Indeed.
Bookings are opening for weekenders very, very soon. Keep checking online.
See you on the dance floor.
Make sure you like the Facebook pages. That's how you get updated. Anyway, see you later, boys. See you in a bit. Cool. There they go. I mean, what can be said about Tim and Michael? I cannot thank them enough. And all the people that we've had on over this last year, they've all been such amazing sports to bring you this fiasco. It's been absolutely great. Don't forget to donate if you can for the show that you've seen. PayPal.me/Ceroc Evolution, GoFundMe.com/Ceroc Evolution. It really would be very much appreciated. And most importantly, it's been emotional. We will see you at Canberra or maybe even Breen. We will see if that one actually happens. But for now, thank you very much. I feel we brought it to an end at the right time. It really has been emotional. Thank you very much for joining us. And I will see you all on the dance floor soon. You take care of yourselves. All right.